put this up now, so we should be up there momentarily as well. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Sounds perfect. All good. Bullets!
I hope you didn't miss the check-in yesterday.
Woo, I did
the
not.
Stream crashing did not let me play yesterday's reminder in rhyme, so be sure to claim at least today's on time. Wait, it's food on second thought. Ignoring the gift might be a better plot.
Oh. Well, it's still food, but thank you, Bullets. Amazing. Voice, TTS, etc. is all good. Okay. Thank you, Sev Nerd. Thank you, thank you. Red K. Is that also Sev? Thank you. Okay, yeah, this seems like it's working now. Thankfully. Is it coming up for you? It is live. You might have to click on my channel specifically. Okay, public, yeah.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
Andrew, thank you.
Humans
Thank
are
you,
the
thank you,
same.
thank you. Appreciate
Except
it.
we call that light hope.
Fireheart, hello. Alright, let's see. Okay, seems like everything's good. It seems okay. Nice. There's Minnie. Thank you, Sarge. Thank you for all that. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if that's normal or not. All the inputs for sonar were just not there, and I was like, okay. I know this is headphones, and then I tried to put the other one with headphones. I was like, that seems wrong. It's doubling on all the sources. I'm hearing like the feedback from my own voice and everything. I was like, that's not right. Let me switch that. And then everyone's like, we can't hear anything. I'm like, oh no. Now what? Vroom. Hello, Sucrose. Okay. Alright, well at least it's better and hopefully back to normal. Can hear great here? Oh, nice, Minnie. Nice. How do you get the Pyro Archon? Which Pyro Archon? Marking everything on a screenshot to track this up when I started hearing you. Oh, nice. Tech being a pain. Yep. That's how things go, unfortunately. Sound is very annoying to try and figure out, too. And I hear that. That seems to work as well. Yeah, I don't know why OBS reset the audio sources too. Well, the sources were the same, but it reset the default sources to basically be like disconnected, disconnected, disconnected. I was like, oh, why is this? Next version we were getting English VC. Hopefully, the VAs are like they've I guess made an agreement. Oh, there's Gene here too. Because before, the VA studios wanted to use them to train AI, basically, and essentially get them out of their own, like, VA-ness, their own VA career. Yeah. So they were on strike for that. So I think they have come to some sort of agreement, or they've all moved studios. Track 6 VOD is scrambling. Ah. Yeah, ruining this world. Indeed, Ash 10 star. It could be great if it wasn't used to, you know, like, displace a bunch of people. If it was used to, like, help average people, it'd be fine. But it's basically just used to be, like, another power grab and displace people. And have more Elons. We should ban AI still. I would not be opposed to that. Doo-doo. These are no different. Ah, with all the power they're sucking up too. True. Official broke the stream, the yapper she is. Also, hi Ash. Jean and Noel. It's indirectly warming the earth. That is actually pretty horrible. You're right, Ash. Can you resonate with Pyro? Yeah, as long as you have 2 Pyro characters in the same team, you'll get Pyro resonance. HSR 3.2 beta? Oh. Doo-doo-doo. The industry bigwigs eventually caved. Nice. Nice. Good. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Animations for a certain death girl. Oh, neat. Interesting. And everything. Do you have fun plans today? Probably just work on a video. To see if I can make any progress on some sort of nice video that I think would be helpful for people. You have bad news about Death Girl. Oh no! Oh no! Enjoy. Hunters of the Catslime clan. Pew pew! What's the bad news? We're back, Kaori! We back. Do 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 do. Hi, Diona. Is he BP or a sig? Oof, that is painful. Then I don't know what I'll do. What should I do then, Ash? What do I do? I need someone with a good memory. Do you think that Yo-Yo is good enough to not want Baiju? Yeah, I do. Get her signature. That's not the worst news. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like the sound of that. Ooh, Kazu bean. Guess what my protein bar includes? Coconut, peanut butter, almond, chocolate, or like cacao. What else? Seaweed. That's the worst in the scummier news. Cricket, oh my. Would have not guessed that. Are you finding yourself a bit more hoppy and a bit more chirpy? Tony Kennedy, hello. How you doing, Tony? Arrives everyone on your account, so as long as you have her. Interesting. Do you know your stream came back? No, internet issues. It like disconnected and reconnected and disconnected, and it kept doing that. And it was like, I don't know what's going on, but I have an update on my PC. Maybe I need to update it. Maybe it'll be more stable if I do that. I don't know. Because it like kept going on and off and on and off, and then like OBS didn't work even though it like came back for a second. And then it seemed like it was more stable, but I couldn't get OBS to work. So yeah, I was just going back and forth and back and forth. Wee. Do do do. Do do do. Where's Shenhe? Oh, you're in the restaurant. That's right. One mean Shenhe.
Long was
Definitely
the
something I
road,
didn't think I'd eat.
and
Oh,
treacherous the way.
does it taste good or does it taste like nothing?
Many trials
Global
and
passive
tribulations
that
did we endure.
Takes effect regardless of whether she's on the team or not,
Are
as
you
long as
mad
you
at me
pulled
for
her.
only
That's
returning to see you
interesting.
now?
How could I be? I just... As
I wonder how
clouds
that
by
works.
morning, as rain by night, I dwell
How did
ever
it become
in the
daytime so
mountain
quickly?
sight. Though we could not meet, I thought of you every single day we were apart.
Oh
You're
man!
eating Barbie Barbara? Huh. Animo Barbara. Very interesting.
Oh, she was just saying that we haven't been to one Min restaurant in a while. Well, we've got time today, so we decided to swing by for some lunch. Is Chef Mao not in today?
Out buying ingredients. Powdered down into rice crisp. Oh!
Really?
Didn't read
What
the
can you
ingredients.
cook then?
Huh. Very interesting.
Awesome! Those are some of our favorites.
But do we really know what we're eating? Well,
That's right. Paimon, the great gourmand
Not really.
and taster of countless
I think
delicacies,
unless we're
is
just
here to give you
getting
some
like
tips
fruit and
today.
vegetables and like staples like
Let's go.
fruit and vegetables and rice and things like that, probably not. My gamer name in Genshin Impact, it's Shark Heart. Or I think this one might be Shark. It's either Shark or Shark Heart, or both.
Whoa, the veggies got chopped in a heartbeat. That's the traveler for ya.
You want to see some... Ash, have you seen the, speaking of AI for good, the power for good, have you seen the thing that played at the Housing of Urban Development on all the TVs?
Hey, Shenhe,
The video?
pouring out from beneath the stove.
You gotta go. Take care, Fireheart. Cryo Incarnate. Yes. Guardian of the passive is. I didn't see what the passive was. I just saw that there was a like everything passive. You did. Yep.
This
Pink and
tastes
teal or Barbara. Barbara Pink.
surprisingly good.
Mr. Booyah. Hello. Welcome on in.
Chicken's taken on a whole new texture after being flash frozen. Have we discovered a new dish by accident?
Mm.
Delicious.
I love Paimon. Head
Come
under
try some,
camera.
would you?
Mm.
Hello
Welcome,
there.
Mr. Booyah,
Are you
welcome.
open for business right now?
Oh, looks like more customers are starting to show up. Guess she should get back to work, Shenhe.
Paimon. Yes,
Sunset
I'll go have a
Red
look.
Tours. You sure a name like that will bring in clients?
Oh, come on. We can work on the name later.
Oh yeah, the tour
What
story.
I'm
I
telling
forgot
you
about
is
this.
That sending your elderly family out on tours is a thing youngsters do to show their filial piety
On the
nowadays,
once?
so they say. It's a business opportunity not to be missed.
Interesting. Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
could
that's
we
very
order,
interesting.
please?
If you just have her, huh? Very interesting. Which is so scummy. Doo doo doo. HSR? Being scummy? Screenshot just in case you can check later and track setup similar. Oh, thank you. Oh, perfect. I believe this is set up the same. Yeah. Let me save that. Let's see. Audio, OBS, track setup. Yeah, I think this is the same. Let me double check real quick. Okay, let's see.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
1-6, and then let's see. We got Mike is 4. Desktop, which I think was just gaming, is 2. Yeah. What I should do is I should screenshot my own. I think that's the way to go. In case this happens again because it randomly decides that it wants to reset everything. Snipping tool. Okay, let's see. Yes, audio settings. Boop. Yeah, let's do that, and then. Audio new. OBS audio devices settings. There we go. I'll put that up so we see that. Da-da-da. Ducky 10 chicken nugget. Thank you for the follow. OBS settings folder. Oh, true. Let's see. Can we do that here? How do we make a backup? Tools. Oh, there's captions. Experimental captions. Docs view. Welcome. Welcome, Ducky. I like your name a lot. Might have been streamed earlier. The internet died, and then it came back, and then it died again, and it kept doing that. And then OBS couldn't reconnect after the internet came back, so I restarted everything, and now it seems to work. Castor oil. Is Xianyun good in general? Healer, plunge style doesn't interest me. She's a pretty good healer in general. She doesn't heal like a huge amount in one go, but she heals a lot over time. Old Mondstadt music makes me feel at home. Oh, nice. Alright, I'll need to look up how to make like a backup of OBS soon. Or like a backup of all the OBS settings. Boop. OBS files, show settings folder. Copy file. OBS, a file. Oh, show settings. Aha. Copy all to a different folder. Oh, nice. Alright, let's Control A, Control C, and new folder, OBS, backup, settings, boop. Copying 5,223 items. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Worse than Zale. Oh no! Can't be open because, okay, we'll skip that. Skip that. Alright, there's a few things that it didn't copy, but I will, we'll do those later. Because I'm sure they're being used by OBS now, so it's not able to copy them. But I'll just paste those in later and we'll be good. Whee! Probably to do it after stream as OBS is closed. Yeah. We got a majority of them, though. There were only like 2 or 3 files that didn't copy. Is that a yo-yo? Boop. Hello, yo-yo. Look at this, haha! Look at my stab. Look at my powerful stab. Yo-yo swing! Disappear among the sea of butterflies forever. Hello, Granny. Look how much I've improved. Hiya! Alright, child, continue. Date flowers on silken scarves flow. Following dates, a poke, and then a lift. Hiya! Screenshotter's redundancy, so be good. True. True, true, true. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. No, I still want to keep that in my clipboard. And then after stream, I'll paste them in there again. And then I'll take the screenshots and post them in like a backup folder too. A confident 3.x character will be stronger than a 1.x character. Should I pull for Farina? Farina's very good, Ducky. If you're not sure, I say wait until the patch 5.5 live stream, which will happen a week and a half into Farina's banner, and see if one of the upcoming characters might be better for you than her, but generally she's going to be very, very good. Oh, look at Madam Ping. Patting Yao Yao on her hair bell. How heavy do you think those bells are? I'm just imagining. They're like linked to her hair. They must be very heavy. Your hair has a lot of strength, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to just like weigh down on you. Seem real spicy. Very interesting. Well, I do have Zayla. I hope she's good. Reveal the 4 stars in weapon manner for Farina. Good question. It's probably not going to be until like quite a bit later, Sevnerd. They typically don't even release them until like 2 or 3 days before. I'd love if they did it, you know, immediately. Like as soon as they show the banner 5 stars, they show the 4 stars too, but it probably won't be for a while. Swaraj, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Ooh, Bird Yoon. Praying my Jade will survive. Oof. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Clow,
Shenhe, what are you two talking about?
Do 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 do. I don't know how cursed the weapon manner is going to be considering Farina's weapon 4 stars. Probably.
Need to be maintained from time
Maybe.
to time, don't they?
Do you think I would bring my banana duck plush to work for my desk? My coworkers will think I'm cool. I mean, if they don't think you're cool, they're not cool.
Is there something Paimon should know about that?
If I saw someone at work with a banana duck plush, I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Shark. Can we be friends?"
Or
I think we should be friends.
call it accommodation at special guest suites, tasting authentic local delicacies, traveling in
The
exclusive
coolest coworker,
carriages.
easily.
Wow, Paimon kind of wants to try this out too.
How could there be a cooler coworker than someone who has a banana duck plush?
Also, a trip this luxurious couldn't have been cheap, right?
Decide to reset audio inputs unless something crashed. I think so test audio redeems, make sure YouTube seems good and Twitch and VODs are. Okay, nice. Yeah, something was weird, Sarge. So one thing that I think happened is because I'm using the multi-stream plugin, when everything reset, it reset the Twitch like stream thing, but it didn't reset YouTube. And I think when you can't have your secondary stream be playing while your first one is, so I think something messed up OBS at that time. Like you literally can't click the secondary stream and have it go live before the primary one does. But since the primary one like auto shut off because of connection, and the second one was still going, it didn't like, there was no mechanism, so when the first one shuts off, the second one automatically shuts off too, which is probably something that should be implemented. But because that didn't happen, I think that caused some OBS issues.
Uh-oh. What do
So
we
I think
do?
it may have been a
She's
plugin
mad for sure.
trying to do
Come on,
something
we
that
gotta
messed
think of
OBS up.
something. Hey!
But that would be my only guess. I don't know why else any issue would like cause any weird thing. It's like I got this weird error that says like stream key invalid, blah blah blah. And I was like, well, that's not right. That's clearly not correct. Something is going on with this, and I noticed that the YouTube was
no,
like
she's
technically
definitely not
still live or like
mad at
outputting,
you.
even though it
Don't blame
wasn't.
yourself, okay?
But the
Even
item
though
was
she said
turned
she
on,
didn't
so I
wanna
think there
go,
was some weird thing
she's
that happened with
really
that.
proud of you anyway. You should have seen her smile while we were chatting. Any wider and it would
We were
have
playing with a
split her
doll
face in two.
kitchens at the age of
She's
23
probably
and
just
21. With a
Disappointed
doll
because she was
kitchens?
looking
What's a doll
forward to
kitchen?
this trip,
Ducks are your
and it lit up
favorite.
in smoke.
I like the way they waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Did you peek in Mizuki story quest? Not yet, Blaze. Not yet.
What do you think,
Roro
Traveler?
Zoro, hello. I used the melt buff from the tower. Hit 700k melt with my Malika friends. Have no idea. I went from 300 to 700. Hey, nice. Yeah, if you get all the buffs and you stack them up in this event, you can hit quite high. Get some really high numbers. But loading even after stream ends. Yeah, it is, there's more of a delay for like the YouTube stream than there is for Twitch. Since it's sort of like piggybacking, it's not broadcasting at the exact same time, there's still a couple second delay. Which kind of our keynote? This one! This one, Ash. Do you have a new thing to test?
Where should we recommend she go first?
Mondstadt, the city of freedom. You need to try something? Yes. Alright, what are we trying?
Star Snatch Cliff, Windrise, and Sweet Madame.
Everyone's been doing this?
Got everything down.
If everyone was jumping off a bridge, would you do it, Ash? Maybe if that bridge was full of Arlecchino. Scythe glitch, huh? Bring out Chongus and Candace. Okay. Yes, Shark. Yes, I would. Alright, let's bring out a... Arlecchino.
No need to fret. I shall handle this. What's wrong?
Canned
Are
Ace.
you in danger?
Chongus.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
Oh, right. I have to actually like switch to the team. I do have her signature, yeah. Deploy. Poof. Alright, so we brought out Arlecchino, we have her signature weapon, and we have Candace. What is next in this random thing that you want to show me? We also have Chongus here. Besides, get some bond of life? Okay. Let's find an enemy and bond our life. Where's a random enemy to bond our life? I don't want to look over there. I know there's plenty over this way.
Shark, what's the punishment if it is anticlimactic?
You want me to say ban, don't you, Nor? You want me to say ban? Did that count? Did that count as bond of life? Good job. Hey, did I do it right? That's what you wanted to show me, yes? What life? Oh, I'm sorry. Bond of death. Bond of death. There we go. Oh, now we got this long cooldown. Oof. Alright, let's try again. Let's wait. What happened? Exploding barrels. Bond of death. New meta. Alright, and there we go. Okay, our cooldown is now up. So, let's go get some Bond of Life. And this time not run into some exploding barrels. Chongus! Alright, we got some Bond of Life. Now what? Let's not go there. That'll reduce our Bond of Life. That's not climactic. Okay, now what? We got lots of Bond of Life. We got a Chong. We got Candace. Now what? Now use Chongyun skill, Candace burst, and then swap to Arlie and then NA. Okay. So we do a Chongus skill, Candace burst, and normal attack. Oh, what is? Wait, what is she? What is she throwing out here? What was that? What was that weird thing she was throwing out? Instead of a scythe, it was a big old swirly thing. It looked like a cone. A frozen scythe. It looked like a frozen ice cream. How weird. Skirk tease? Skirk tease? Oh, that's kind of fun. I do like that. Hold on. Where are we gonna... I know where we can get energy quickly. Doo-doo. See it better on level road without grass. Alright. Let's try that again. I know where we can get some energy quickly. We're just gonna go into a very... Actually, we can go into the high level. Doesn't matter. We'll just fight a few of these and then leave. Boop. Fab proc. Ow, 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 ow.
Everlasting as the moon.
I don't think we maintain Bond of Life if we leave. But we can find another random enemy. Go to Jade Chamber. Okay. Alright, we need some Bond of Life. Where is another spot? Bright Crown. Oh, we didn't beat all the enemies here. Let's get more Bond of Life. Attack slowly too. Yeah, it seems like it's only on the first hit. Ooh. But you dropped this here, so we might as well grab that. Yeah, heal your other hilly churl. Alright, on to the Jade Chamber. It's the third or fourth hit. Okay. It looks like it was the first. Alright, let's go to nice level ground. Wait a minute, can I do it like this? Yeah, let's get it cinematic. Alright. Chungus. Candice. Arlecchino. Oh, there it was. Boop. It's a swirly ice cream. Neat. Well, there we are. That was fun. Doo-doo. Ice Aquino! That was climactic. Boop. Boop. Doo-doo-doo. Banned. Not banned. Oh. So this took me a long time, but I finally did see the halftime show with Kendrick. It was very good. There were so many things I'm like, oh. Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam. With all the all the layers to everything he was doing. I was like, oh, this is really good. Doo 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 doo. Yay! Glorp glorp glorp. Whee! Is this Skirk Cryo? Maybe. It might be some random Skirk teaser. You know they like to sue had me going on the floor. That was fun. Isn't Skirk Cryo? She seems like she might be, just based on her color palette, so maybe that weird glitch has something to do with Skirk. Maybe she's gonna use the power of ice cream.
Get to work.
Poof. I like what he said at the beginning. Even if I sat you in front of the Louvre for hours, you still wouldn't get the picture.
Fulfill our pact.
I like how he didn't even emphasize the A minor line too, but everyone in the entire stadium was just like full yelling it. That was the best. You prefer Genshin or HSR? I prefer Genshin. I like the overworld and like exploration a lot more. First will be ice cream truck on enemies. Vroom. Whee. Oh, why do you prefer? Yeah, the overworld exploration and the elemental system. I think the elemental's reaction system is very cool. Skirk lives in the abyss. How would she get a vision? She could be like the Archons. So if you look at the Archons, they don't actually have any visions. All their visions are fake. But if you take a look at their info, see it says Gnosis, Pyro. But like, where is Malwika's vision? I actually have no idea where it even is. On her back? Oh yeah. Big ring on her back. Nope, that's not it. I actually have no idea where it is. She doesn't wear one. Ah, that would be why. But if you look at Venti and Zhongli's and everything, it'll say Gnosis instead of Vision. And then, interestingly... Oh, I don't have Nouvelette. If you look at Nouvelette's too... His also is kind of interesting. You do. Nouvelette has one too. Yup. Whee! Pull Mizuki for 12th floor. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, hi, Sucrose. Don't pull Mizuki. You can get her for free later. He has a voice line laughing about fake visions. I remember that. He wears one to blend in. Yep. I hear someone coming. It's me. Do. You're currently AR32. Your team's Kaya, Jingcho, Xiangling, Beidou. Oh, nice. You think I should replace anyone with Toma, Barber, Kale? No, KS. I think you should keep those characters that you've got because they're better than the other ones you'd replace them with. So I'd keep those KS. Is that no good for Arlecchino? Not really. I mean, the shield's nice. That's mostly it. Just bringing her for the shields. But if you're going to do that, you could just build Layla too. Who would even learn such a thing? Bloop.
Share a random fact with us.
Do we do out the anthology? We need 2 more. What's a good random fact for you? Yeah, AR32 is fairly new. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're building good characters at AR32, and even if you get like better ones, you're gonna swap them out. Having them sort of built a little bit is nice because you can swap into them later. What's a good random fact for you? Here's kind of a random fact. We're going to Dawn Winery. So, wine experts have routinely failed like wine tasting and wine inspections, even to the point where like they can't even recognize in a blind taste if certain wines are white or red. They'll take a white wine and they'll dye it red, and then they'll place it in front of like wine experts with like 3 or 4 other red wines, and they'll ask them to list any unique properties about the wine, anything that stands out or anything that is like very different, odd, unique, special, like etc., right? And when they do this in front of like famous wine experts, it's very, very common that they won't even be able to tell the difference between a red and a white wine if there's a white wine randomly mixed in with some red, which sounds crazy, but they've repeated this like experiment a lot. Panic followed by calm. I'm calm again. Oh, I'm glad you're calm. Thank you, Sarge. And thank you for all your help. Curse you, Shark Spectrum. Indeed. Your 88 accounts AR35. Only got newbie. Arlecchino has 5 stars. Wow, that's very nice, T. Saving people said this banner's not worth it. They are correct, KS. This one's not worth it. Maybe the Farina one will be better. Hopefully. But yeah, this one's definitely not worth it. Shan Yun. Oh, wait. Hey, this is neat. We told her to go to Mondstadt to visit and have a little tourism date, and she's like, yeah, Mondstadt tourism. Up we go. Whee. It's nice. It's not so nice that I can't build them. Oh. Not being able to go to the areas where their bosses are, or something like that. You can go to Fontaine early. You just need to beat the Mondstadt Archon quest. Actually, you don't even need to do that. You could run all the way over there if you wanted to. Do you think Skirk and Versa are a skip? Skirk, probably not. I don't know what she's going to be like when she comes out, but because, like, it would be very disappointing if she was not, like, quite strong. I feel like she's going to be really strong when she does come out. Versa, maybe. Like, she's one of those characters that, like, she feels almost like a character like Emily, where it's like, yeah, she came out, we didn't really know anything about her, we heard about her throughout the story, but, like, she was never, like, integral to, like, the main story, and for that reason, she's probably not gonna be, like, super OP. But someone like Skirk, especially with, like, the supposed power scaling she has in-game, and, like, how she's important to another mysterious part of the story,
You're here after all.
I think she will be pretty strong. We'll just have to see.
You seem like you're in a good mood. Right? You're not angry anymore, are you?
Also, Mushroom Puppy, I require a picture of this banana duck plushie. Please send me a picture on Discord.
Oh, we're glad you like it. We would have felt awful if we made you spend all that effort climbing up here only for you not to enjoy yourself.
Kyra, hello. You love this little tidbit with Shan Yun. Effort, one soars upon the wind and sees all for leagues around. 'Twas but trivial to see this place. Are there any Hunter x Hunter fans here? I'll send you one when I get home. Perfect.
I almost forgot that she's a big illuminated bird.
I think a very fun, interesting Hunter x Hunter Nen power would be to essentially make, like, stuffed animals come alive and fight for you.
What Paimon means to say is that we're no match for your super duper adeptal powers. She can attest to that. It was a tough climb to the summit.
I spilled the lychee boba on it. Oh no! Now it's a sweet banana duck. Is it washable? Hopefully. Well, when you put it like that.
Speaking of, why are you alone?
Like the teacher and JJK Itadori fought against? Exactly, Elephantes. Just like that. But with, like, a lot of different cute plushies. You have a banana gator. Oh, nice. If you want to show me a banana gator plushie, I would be happy to see that as well. That's what I would do with my Nen.
You really are like one
That
of those
seems good.
wandering
Either that
heroines from the
or
stories.
I think the hardest thing to fight against Nen-wise would be something that's like microscopic. As crazy as it sounds, I think Leorio has one of the most overpowered Nen abilities. Because his Nen works on like a microscopic level, which helps him as a doctor because he can use it like a tiny X-ray. And then he can also use it to break up, like, and destroy tumors at a very, very small level. Ooh, Shan Yun photo. Now imagine using that if you wanted it for combat. Indeed, one is ready. One looks gorgeous. Snap. Emotional support alpaca at work, so I think the banana duck would fit in. Perfect.
Huh? Us too?
Who do you think would be the best harbinger? Capitano, easy. Capitano's the best harbinger. How many primos do I have? Like 100-something thousand.
Oh, that makes total sense.
You have enough for
All right,
63
then,
pulls?
let's
Oh,
take some
nice.
photos. Thanks
Yeah,
a
I
lot,
would
Shannon.
save right now KS and then consider going for Farina. It depends on what her banner's gonna look like. But I think she'll be I think she'll be a really...
Did Paimon not
She is a
wipe off
very,
the
very good
biscuit
character.
from
She's
some
one of the
breakfast?
best in the game, easily. You can see the sword stuck in the roof of Jean's headquarters. Really? Oh, nice. Let's do this, cheese.
The feeling that comes to mind first is the most important.
Exactly, Paimon. That's a cute photo. I wonder if we can do it like... Boop. Cute. I wonder if we can do it without this photo, though. Let me take a snip. Snip. Video. Snipping tool. Doo-doo-doo. I want to save a picture of this. Do 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 do. Let me. I'm on photo. Boop. Snap. Have I heard of the theory that Gon might not have a mother? That he was created using a card from Greed Island? Yes, I have heard of that. The I forget which card it was, but it's the one that lets you like, you can become like, you can go from like man or woman and like change. I have heard that.
You have a look.
That's certainly not what I expected. Is something wrong? Yeah, there's a very like, there's a weird theory about that. I was like, it could work in theory.
But the photos you had us take of
I
you
think
had
they
a
needed
whole
like
article
3
with pretty
specific
stories.
cards,
Why the change?
or it was something like that. But then there was a card that was like an egg or something, and like you could implant like Nen into an egg or something similar to that. There was some other like weird thing. There were like 2 or 3 cards. There was like one that was like a box of cookies that did something, and then I think there was like an egg, and then there was like a swap card. Raiden's still good? Yeah, Raiden's still good. Not like a top tier damage dealer anymore, but still good. Still useful for sure. I'm gonna lose my 50-50 unit. Oh no! I hope not, Ducky. So if we go to Mondstadt, there's a sword where Jean is? Where the headquarters is? The Favonius Greatsword?
Time for a nap. Oh wow. Where did my sunglasses go?
Shalona nap. You don't know a majority of the characters? No particular character I like. If that's the case, KS, then it's best to go for characters that are really, really like universal, that you can use almost anywhere, that make other characters like a lot stronger. So characters like Kazuha, Shalonen, Farina, those are really good characters to go for that reason. Oh, Jean's office is on the other side. Wait, look up. Oh, nice. A sword has been plunged deep into the ceiling. Wait, that's funny. That's a one-handed sword though. Nice, Noelle. You're training a little bit too hard, huh? Another break. Welcome back. Welcome back, Shade. How are you doing today? Doo-doo. I hope your editing's going well. Looks like you're staying pretty busy. Accept quest. Yume Mizuki. Yume glorp glorp. Get your glorp senpaku dances out. Always here. Aha, one monitor works on another, very busy. Aha! I'm glad you're busy, Shade. I hope it's not overwhelming, but I hope everything's going well for you. You're gonna lose your 50-50 freedom banner. Oh, I hope not. Time to get those glorps out. Glug 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 glorp.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times.
Good times.
Huh? What's that?
It's the glorp. There's our glorp. King Glorp, our one and only. A piglet?
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that.
It's going well, not too stressful. I'm glad.
Kind of yokai in town.
Is it actually called Glorp? It's a Yumakui Baku is the official name. But we call it Glorp. What's the element of the sand? Inazuma's Electro. Hello, little Glorp. Glorp, glorp, glorp. Doo-doo-doo. Too busy to drink your coffee. Oh, I finished my delicious tea. It's just fresh ginger and lemon. It's so good. It's actually not even fresh. It's like ginger that I used from yesterday's tea and lemon. And it's really, really nice.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her.
Hydrate. Don't be a fish out of water.
CC Bill's got him Chronicle Wish. Oh no.
What just happened?
Let me talk to my CEO.
Wait, where did all these people come
Anyone
from?
need work? I'm willing to
And what
hand
are
some
they here
over
for?
after NDA signing.
True.
What
there's
work
that
will you have
girl.
us do?
She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
Ain't no way.
There's no going back if I report him. But
How long did it take
still.
you to get there? It takes a little while. You have to do all of the leeway Archon quests and then like an interlude quest, so it does take a while.
Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope
Look
our
at that
treatment
hat.
will help you relax.
Wait, is that a Fontaine hat?
Thank you.
From Inazuma with a Fontaine hat. Cultural. Doo-doo-doo. Nice.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past and
Cultural
despair over
collusion
the sorry
and
state of
mixing.
the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset.
Resolutions on
But
what
you'll need
corporate
to work through
management team
things in your
agreed.
own
My notes
time,
will be
too.
ready. I don't know what that means.
Many thanks.
Is this something? Is this something we could hire another person to do and then give it to you, and then you hire us to do it?
What's wrong with her?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Next, please.
I have a delicious candy dream. Thought you had to make an ice bridge. Oh no, that's you actually can't do it that way.
Delicious.
If you try, you'll be sent back.
That's unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea.
It took me hours to try. Yeah.
What you're sorry for.
You'll just be sent
Would you
back if you
mind
try to ice
bringing us up to
bridge.
speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that?
Signed by 4 different executives and CEO.
Whoa!
I see, I see. Whoa, whoa.
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the Traveler to literally come to me.
No,
in
you
a
can't have
dream.
anyone see it. Oh. Do you know who I am?
Oh,
How do you know
someone
who
I
I
know
am?
talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of
I'm
course.
Yuma Glorp
It's our
Glorp.
first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yume Mizuki, or just
My
Mizuki
name is
for short.
Yume Glorp
I'm a
Glorp.
Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku?
Like our friend here. There's our Glorpy friend.
Hey, it's that little critter from before.
It's the little piglet. No can do, Sharky. It says on top it's confidential.
That's what we look like
There's
in
our Glorp.
original form. I'm guessing
Glorp,
that's
glorp,
the one that
glorp,
led you
glorp,
into my
glorp,
dream
glorp,
earlier?
glorp. Look at it glorpin. Sarah, hello.
Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings.
Even your direct bosses
But
know.
we need to be
Oh,
in a dream
really?
of our own to digest
That's
them.
interesting.
The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did.
Look at it glorpin. Glorp, 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 glorp.
Call it a happy accident, I guess.
Pink
Thanks to
fat
your help,
seahorse.
I'm now able to digest all these dreams.
It's
properly.
basically just a magical squishmallow.
Yeah, we thought you
It's
looked
exclusive
a
and
little
all like
uncomfortable.
all
That's
me.
why we came over. We didn't know
For
what it was.
Nora's
We just
eyes
thought maybe
only.
you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams.
It's
so
a Baku.
Paimon's
I
even
just
more
wanna
happy
squish
to
it.
help knowing that you can eat
It
them.
do look so squishable.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology.
Me! Squishmallow Baku would sell. Absolutely it would. They could do Squishmallow
While you were
Baku,
inside
Baku,
my
Squishmallow
I
Sayu
ate one of your
Mujina,
dreams,
Squishmallow
but it
Yai
wasn't a
Fox from
bad
the Yai
one.
Publishing House.
It was a nice one.
What else would work?
I've eaten
They could
so many
do
bad dreams
Fat
today that I
Oz
just scarfed it down
Squishmallow
without
from.
noticing.
I forgot where Fat Oz was from, but there was like a little drawing of like a Fat Oz.
Can eat good dreams too, huh?
Leo, please.
Really such a big deal?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless.
Squishmallow Paimon. Maybe like one of the Paimon emotes that's already kind of squished down.
But
if it was just Paimon's
feel
face on a
horribly
Squishmallow,
depressed.
that might be a
Isn't
bit
your mind
unsettling.
suddenly flooded with distressing memories?
Who's my favorite character? Glorp. Glorp is my favorite character. Baku Glorp is my favorite.
I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a
Wonder
good
if I can
dream
record
of
this.
theirs devoured.
This could be another Glorp. Alright, let me hide my shark for a second. Boop. And we can do another recording of another Glorp. If we need a secondary Glorp, I'll have some recordings for it. That's plenty of Glorp recording. Boop.
It's probably because
Oh, I'm your favorite shark. You are certainly a character, Nor.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
That looks nice.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services.
Mega Majestic Me!
We invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
I appreciate your level of
That's where I
confidence,
work.
Nor.
You'll find the address on there too.
Mega
This
Majestic
invitation letter
Me!
entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge.
When I think about Nor, I think
and
about
speaking of
someone
work, I'd
who's
better get back
extremely
before I
humble
missed. I hope
and
to
mega
see you as
majestic.
customers soon.
Yeah, Mizuki Quest Carnage. Yeah. Glorp, glorp, glorp.
So she's a Yume Kui Baku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too?
Yeah, kinda cool.
Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really
Maybe
gets
you
that
need
stressed
therapy,
out.
Paimon.
Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass.
Fine
That
dining,
means
you
we can eat as much as we
say?
want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
A mentor coach who made sure my confidence level got boosted back by 10,000%. Nice. Mega Majestic Me! Bad in confidence space last year. Mega Majestic Nor! That's good. Do 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 do. Athletic Frog's alt. Hello, Athletic Frog. Welcome on in. How athletic are you? What do you specialize in? Let me guess. The high jump. The long jump. And maybe shot put.
Isa bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place.
Welcome in, Frog.
It looks familiar.
Remember the cool piano teacher?
We've
Yes.
passed here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Start classes on Saturday.
Are you
Ooh,
here
very
to visit
nice.
the Isa bathhouse?
Good stuff.
Oh, where did you come from?
Do you know what you're going to start first? Do you want to
sorry.
just learn to play piano
Forgive
in
me, I
general,
didn't
or
mean to
are you
intrude.
looking to learn a specific
We've
song
been
or
struggling to attract
several
customers
songs?
recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Your bathhouse?
It's this guy.
So you
I
run the
remember his
place,
voice.
huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. And now, do
Just
you
in
have an
general.
appointment?
Nice. I think as long as you start with like learning chords,
Can we use it now?
and like this is how you do this, and this and this and this, and if you learn to play with
told
your
them before,
with both hands
promotional
and just
gimmick
learn to
isn't
play
gonna magically
chords,
fix
you'll
our
probably
business.
be able to do a
Who
a
issued
large
this thing?
majority of songs.
Wait, is that Miss Yumei
Get level
Mizuki's
exams was
signature?
nice, and pretty my
I'm
CV too.
so
Ah,
sorry. I
true.
had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yumei Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass
true,
now if you'd
true.
like. Just give your names at reception.
You like to have a foundation?
Like she has a lot of
Nice.
clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but
I'm the
Mizumi
boss,
Mizuki's
technically.
a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
Why did the shark refuse to play soccer? Because he was afraid of getting caught in the net? That is a real concern. And without the power of chomping the net, that is probably considered a red cardable offense if you eat the net. I don't know. I've not played soccer. I don't know if you get a red card for that or not.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
It's nice to do a bunch of these artistic stuff. Absolutely.
Hello? I'll be right with you.
Creative Nor. Bonk. Goodbye, flustered attendant.
You okay?
Have you been doing any painting or sketching
Sorry,
anymore,
I'm
Nor?
so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want.
For you with my
I
cannon?
promise I'll provide an
Oh
excellent
my.
service. Please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates
This-
isn't the reason we've been losing business.
This tiny girl
Apologizing
with
for
this
yourself all
voice
the
feels
time.
so
All it
odd.
does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky?
Lisai.
Actually,
Weird.
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
there she is.
She's an elf. She's a Yumikui Baku.
So Mizuki invited
I'm sure
you
a shark
here?
would eat the card.
As VIPs?
Red card, delicious.
Does this mean you're gonna
Do you
see
have
the
any more?
bathhouse?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all. But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business?
I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Hello, hello.
Since
I
you're
can't
so
read your
eager
name,
to
but I
find
like your Risley
solutions,
profile picture.
You can work on our most pressing task.
Welcome on
Bringing
in.
our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up.
The tiny older one, so
Shion,
mean.
I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best
Look how
snacks
Mizuki
for
wraps her
our
tail around her
VIPs.
thigh. Maybe her thigh's cold and she can't get any pants,
That's my
so she's just got to use her tail. Or maybe
Sorry
her
to
tail
keep you
is like a
waiting.
dog's tail,
I have to keep
and it
our
just
staff
knocks things
calm to
over,
ensure
so
you
she's
have
got to
the
keep it
best
wrapped around her legs
experience.
so she doesn't knock over and break
The
things.
panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion.
Yakujitsu,
And the lazy lady is
Yakujitsu
Shiba
Hatsu Haku.
Murasaki. They're both
Yakujitsu
Baku, just like
Haku.
me.
That is a long last name.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger-looking one is older?
That's right.
Anime logic,
How we choose to
Paimon.
appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our
Hmm.
personality than our age. Anyway, enough about
Interesting.
them. Back to you two. Per the
Makes
terms
me
of the
think she's
VIP
self-soothing.
pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So the spa, the fine dining,
That little kid is
and
kind
the
of rude.
psychological
That little
consultancy.
kid is the older one
I
of the
would
two.
recommend starting with the psychological
That's the older
consultancy.
sister.
Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, This seemed like the
How
best
old is
way
she?
to make
I think they're
amends.
both several hundred years old because they're Yumikui Baku, so they're like really old spirits.
That sounds fun.
So I don't know the exact age, but like Mizuki should be around the same age or close to like Yai's age. And those other two are probably younger.
You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right
There's been
to
more
get all
reason
this
for her to
free
be
service
kind.
while you're struggling.
Exactly.
Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you
I guess the
overheard
hundreds
Mr.
of years
Aikawa
have made her,
complaining
maybe
about
they've
our
made her
current
really
situation.
bitter. Maybe she was really kind when she was younger Shade, and then she became a bitter, grumpy old
I'm
lady
sorry
that
to
just
cause
looks
you
like
concern.
a child.
Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any
Mizuki over
case,
Yai.
passing our business
Interesting
woes
choice.
on to our customers is hardly the solution. Please
How old
enjoy
are the
the
twins? I
services
don't
we have
know.
to offer.
I'm
Once
just
you've
going
experienced
based
their
off the fact that they're
hospitality
also
for
like
yourselves,
Yumikui Baku, that they're
I'm
also
quite
quite
sure
old.
your confidence in our future
But they could be very
prospects
young
will be
yokai.
restored.
I don't know how yokai age.
Can't argue with that.
I thought like they...
Of
I thought like
course.
their human form
The
takes
only
like
thing
quite a
is,
long time to
psychological
develop.
Consultancy is a
I
one-on-one
thought they start as
service
like
that takes
sort of
quite a
spirits,
long
and then they
time.
become more developed
But I
spirits,
can't
and then
just make
eventually
one of
they
you wait
have like sort of a
around while the
human
other one is in
appearance,
therapy.
and then they take a
So,
long time, like
perhaps I can
hundreds
treat
of
the
years to
traveler
evolve from then,
while Shion
and
treats
then they can
Paimon?
become like magical
Would that
sages or great yokai or something like that.
But is she
But I
up
don't
for
really
it?
know how it works.
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging
512
you were
and
towards her earlier.
517.
You're the perfect client for her.
Oh,
The perfect
Secondly,
one, Paimon.
Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food.
It often involves food.
So she
Paimon,
might be a
say
better
no
fit for
more.
you.
food therapy? Oh, that sounds
Food
perfect.
therapy. Dongo.
All right then.
You see My
Please
Hero
follow me.
I have seen My Hero Academia.
Don't get me
I have to
wrong.
say, Deku's the worst
Paimon
character
is
in the entire
genuinely better
show.
suited to Shion. But
It's
in all
it's
honesty,
really dissatisfying.
I had my own reasons for wanting
And
to
especially
treat
with
you
like the
myself.
newest arc and everything, Fireheart, I'm just like,
psychology is
I really
so
want the.
unique.
At this point, I'm
I
just
just
like, I
had to
kind of wish the
investigate
villains would
further to
win.
satisfy my own curiosity.
None of the villains seem like they're winning
Please,
at anything,
Come with me.
and I really want them to. I dropped it because of him. Yeah, he's not a great MC. He's no Jinwoo, who is also like effectively the same type of character, but is
Before we
much more
begin,
entertaining to
Please
watch.
take a seat on this chair.
Dododri, or is it Dododrill? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Boop. You guys are familiar, you guys should be at least 700 years old? I guess so, Elephantes, that makes sense. Yai, I forget how old she is, but I think she's like 900. Because I think that's the whole deal, is she's the nine-tailed fox, and every 100 years they grow a tail. And once they get 10 tails, then she becomes like a deity or something.
There's a theory which
She's 500?
suggests that we bury
Does she
our
only have
most
5 tails?
powerful emotions
Oh, she
deep
might only have
within our
5 tails. I
dreams.
think you're right, Ash.
That's the territory I
5
would
tails.
like to explore.
You're right. The 5-tailed fox. How much crit rate do you have? All of it. It
Before I
depends on which
start,
character you're
I'm
asking
going
about.
to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Nod head.
Very good. Now, I'm going to
At the
plant
time
a
of the
few
calamity,
thoughts in
she's
your
around 500.
subconscious.
Ah, okay.
But it's nothing to get nervous about.
Is there a shark lady
Just
in
a way to
MHA, guys?
improve
Are
your
we
sleep
related to the shark
quality,
lady?
so the treatment will be
I don't
more
remember the
effective.
shark lady. We might be distant cousins. Dragon Ball Daima. No, I've not really been a Dragon Ball
This is an
fan since
incense
like
from Sumeru that
Z,
soothes
really.
the mind.
Because like GT was
The
leh,
fragrance is said to
and then
be
like
the
Super
scent
was
of
also like
dreams.
So I haven't seen Dragon Ball Daima.
Now,
I really just haven't
close
had
your
any interest
eyes,
in it.
Take a deep breath and concentrate on the scent. The next step
How about
requires
One Piece?
some visual
My friend showed me
preparation.
some things from
So
One Piece.
Don't open your eyes
He
until
showed me
I
like
say
the
so.
King versus Zoro fight and stuff like that. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm getting a call.
Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. Ah, that's better. I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet. Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. Let me do that for you. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them.
Well, that was a
Are
little
your eyes
odd.
feeling sore?
It was a little weird.
If so,
I got a call
please feel
from
free to take a break.
my former stepdad, basically saying like, "Hey, I heard about your dad, and I heard he's going through like a tough time and this and that." I'm like, "Yeah."
Now you just need to find
I'm like,
the
"That's
others.
true." I'm like, "Did I learn?" As like, did he learn something that I haven't? So I'm gonna make another call real quick. If you are not aware, my dad had like a, I guess I don't know if it's like a relapse or if you'd what you'd call it, but like is going to have a surgery for
Whenever
some more
someone
cancer
starts
stuff that he was
dozing
dealing
off,
with last
she's
year.
there waiting for their
So
dream to
let me make
begin.
another call.
Your journey into Dreamland began.
This
with
is
you looking for
because
them.
yeah, don't know what's going
Feeling
on with
sleepy?
this, and I don't know if this was just something that got through him
Now
through
I
the
want you to
grapevine.
take my hand.
But it feels weird that my former stepdad is calling me out of the blue for that. So yeah, let me make a call real quick. Do.
Oh, what's the matter?
Hope everything works out. Me
Feeling
too.
shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy? Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique. Very good. Now, close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
Alright, I'm back.
Come over here.
So the news now is the doctor wants to do I guess like a procedure to see if they can get to the cancer where it is. Otherwise, he's like, let's see if it's not too far back for me to get with like a robotic surgery. Otherwise, it's apparently like, because it's in his neck, so it's apparently a very I guess invasive procedure otherwise. So they wanted to do a biopsy and like some blood work and some other stuff on it too.
Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back.
So yeah, hopefully it's all good. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. That does have me worried. Overworks me too.
Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am.
Wishing him well. Thank you, Sarge. I'm gonna try a treatment.
Holding my hand.
Yeah, they're
tight.
gonna try and basically like
Those
remove the
lost
cancer
sensations come back to
surgically.
you. The feeling
But they're
of
not
running
exactly
your
sure if they
hand
can
through
get to it
falling
where it's
sakura
located.
blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well.
Kaori is sending a warm hug to exclamation point hug. That's fun.
We've reached the end of today's session.
Prayers and hugs from Callie.
Don't
Oh,
get
thank
up
you.
yet, though. You were just in a very deep
Thank you,
sleep,
Dang.
so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, Traveler?
Just finished.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels
Anirudh,
somehow.
thank you for the super chat.
Good.
Very
That's
blessed. Thank you
exactly
so
how
much.
should feel
I
after
appreciate
having a
that.
nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikui Baku just
Dado, welcome back.
sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more
Hopefully it won't be
complicated
too long.
than
All right,
that.
take care, Sarge. We'll see you when you get
It deals
back.
with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Xion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler?
Just like Paimon described.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep
Oh,
in your
thank you for the
subconscious
super chat.
earlier,
Hope everything
sheer
about
weight
your
of the
dad gets
emotions
well
hidden there
soon,
was
and hope you have a
overwhelming.
good year ahead of you of good news and happy moments. Thank you, Anirudh. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. So blessed. Thank you very much. I hope so
Well,
too.
even if you've buried those feelings deep enough to hide them from yourself, you can't hide them from a trained psychologist. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Huh. Well, maybe she's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But she said she feels cozy, just like Paimon, so whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Sounds like you want to keep researching me.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say so.
If you say
I think
so.
the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Experience the other services at the hot springs. You did it, Cowrie. Thank you for the hug. Thank you, thank you.
Most impressive, I must say.
Miko, what brings you here?
You're reading a novel with such witty combos, I love
there
it.
you are.
Nice.
I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Ugh, Paimon can never quite tell with her.
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other?
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
Maybe
You'll
she
have
wants
to
to forget
forgive
about
me.
you, Yai.
I just didn't want to scare the traveler off.
Gonna speak it into
And
existence.
hi,
Father
I'm
Shark will
Miko's
be
friend.
okay.
It seemed like a surefire
Thank you,
way to
Cowrie.
do that.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe
Can I play with you on Friday?
honor?
Sure. What
Why, I simply
what region
came to
are you
see
in
the business
Fireheart?
that my dear friend has invested
NA,
in.
EU,
Oh,
Asia.
and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong?
Straw Banana is jaw
J Turbo Banana, thank you for the
Hasn't
sub
she
with
told you?
Prime.
Of course.
Very blessed. Thank you
She's
very
your
much.
Therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up.
I appreciate
The
that very,
ice
very
and
much.
bathhouse used
America?
to be
Oh
very
yeah.
popular.
That'll be
Although
easy.
not because of the hot springs.
Yeah, if
despite
you need
the
help
name.
on
Their
Friday,
main selling point has
be
always
happy
been
to
the
come help.
psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But
Thanks for your sub with
recently,
Prime.
a
Very
competitor
blessed.
cropped up.
Our
His
favorite
name
Turbo
is
Banana.
Emura Ichigensai. He operates
The
right here
fastest
on
banana.
Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this
you mean
place
his
is
main
now.
game? Nice.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
2.
Surely you know I'm not going
New to
to
Genshin,
quit.
just looking for some content. Really like your
True.
YouTube
Very
how-to vids.
true.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
That's it? You're just gonna leave?
Very, very nice to meet you. Aren't you two friends?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I
Mysterious
understand why she doesn't
Miko.
want to help. The two
Who's
of
my
us are
character with the lowest
technically
level?
competitors
Huh.
after all.
I'm not sure.
Light novels are
There's
one
got to be
way
a
for
character
people
that I
to
have that's like
pursue
level 1 or
happiness in
like
their
level
free
20.
time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship.
It's definitely a quirky relationship, Paimon.
Curious though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Baku, which begs the question: who is this Emura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true.
We do know.
But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead?
I think she just give all her patients
We can pose as potential
what Tanari's
customers to get
on.
information out of him.
As I
Tanari
keep
mushrooms.
reminding you, this is my problem.
Why'd
not
you pick the
yours.
girl? Cause I chose Aether for one and Lumine for the other. I wanted to see if the story was different.
Provide an amazing service here.
It's
and we want
really
all our friends
there's
to
basically no
experience it as
difference.
well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help.
So that was the main reason. I was like,
In
maybe it'll be
return,
something different.
All I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
The only difference is that they find the brother or sister. Yeah. That's really it. But I did not know that when I started. I didn't see, like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, yeah, let's just see what this game's like. You know, 5-star cryo except for Sitlog. We should go for Ryo Ayaka if there's ever Inazuma Chronicle, Gamble, or Risk on Skirk. Yeah, there's not anyone that's like super, like, not any cryo character that feels super overpowered. Right now, I would probably just wait, shiv him. I think Risley is more or less a character you go for because you really like him, not because you're trying to like just fill out like a roster of good characters you're gonna use all the time.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichigensai. Are we in the right?
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Okay.
Oh.
97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient. I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh?
Shall I knock him out, Paimon? Shall we talk to other parties while we wait? He is rude,
There's
yeah.
a few of them over there. Let's go see what we can find out.
Boop. Susukito.
Sorry to
What do you have to
interrupt.
say?
Do I know you?
Show ticket.
Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Amura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Amura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too.
Nazmul, hello, hello.
Whatever
How you
the
doing?
truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys.
Stay calm, Paimon.
Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
Back from behind the screen, so mysterious.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
Sounds a little unbelievable.
So rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their morals.
You're eating soup. What type of
Fair
soup?
point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Your mom's soup.
Someone in my family
I mean,
actually
like, what
knew
flavor?
Emerald Genshin before he made a name for himself.
But that's a good
Apparently,
answer
he had
too.
a terrible temper. Pretty much
I was like,
everyone
it's a
in the neighborhood
tomato.
had issues with
We
him.
got chicken noodle,
He must have had
vegetable,
some sort of epiphany,
broccoli
because
cheese,
he did a complete 180. Went from having the most
French
rotten temper
onion.
you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who
Noodles.
used to
It tastes
despise
good. Oh,
him
nice.
ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Emura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Personally prefer nitrous oxide over soup.
Doubt it all you want. I
With a
heard
name
it
like
straight from my
Carbon Rift, that
relative
would
who
make
knows him
sense.
personally.
Chicken and wild rice. Ah.
What should we do now? We may
What
have
if it was
burned our
wild
bridges
chicken
with
and
these
tamed
two.
rice? You're hungry now? At least we got some information, Paimon.
There's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do it on the road.
Loaded baked potato. Ooh. Loaded baked potato soup? Interesting. I could see the potato in there. Must be a pretty thick soup. Where am I? In front of the gate. Panera Bread has the best of it. Oh, nice. I've never been a big soup person, but that does sound like it'd be very hearty in like a really cold environment. Chris, hello. How are you doing?
Let go of your pain.
I hope you're doing well today. An eyeball. Exam tomorrow, wish you luck, and I finished Ted Lasso season 1. Hey, nice. I think there's 3 seasons. You okay? Best of luck tomorrow on your exam, Chris. May you be blessed in the name of the gills, and of the jaws, and of the fins. May shark luck protect you, and give you a really favorable exam. 3 seasons, yeah. Nice. Infinity Castle time. No Eklai Lycon. Oh, sorry to hear that. What'd you say, Paimon? Oh, it was just a dream.
Oh, that was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this,
I'll go
too.
Naxa.
Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr.
I'm still thinking I might want to go Castories. Kunai. Kunai.
Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
Looks
yeah,
like Better
sorry,
Blade. I'm
the
not too
clinic's
sure. I might
closed for
get him
the day.
later. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Because
Mighty for
Emura
Castories and
Ichigensai
Naxa.
doesn't have a limitless
Yeah.
energy. That's why.
I'm thinking I
He's
might
gone
do
home to
something similar.
rest. You'll have to try again
I'm
tomorrow.
not too into Castories at the moment. Ah.
We've been waiting so long!
May Shark will give you an extra night's
Not
worth
as
of
long as
studying
some
points.
people.
Yeah.
Try getting here earlier next time.
Do you know where he lives by any chance?
Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like
Where?
Emura
Who's
Ichigensai
on?
cultivate their powers with peace and solitude.
Da-da.
Someone like you ain't gonna find them.
Drat. We should have barged in
It definitely has the Infinity Castle vibes. Let's go report back to Mizuki for now.
Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
Back to the Isa bathhouse. You're doing something that might seem crazy. Oh boy. What is that, Angel? DPS is a 1 DPS. Blade's not cutting it, sadly. Oh. That's unfortunate. He's not cutting it. Blade needs to be sharpened.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away.
Will they buff
and
Blade? I don't
leaves
know.
Only happy thoughts.
Maybe.
At least that's what his clients say.
Characters I could see them buffing would be like maybe some dot characters.
Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an
Zayla,
incredible psychologist.
Jingyuan.
Is that right? I'm
Maybe
almost gonna
Blade.
say, it all sounds too good to be true.
Seems like Blade's Supermax. Yeah, maybe they buff him slightly.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care
This
in the
voice
world, and I'll show
on
you
this
what messed up
character
really looks
doesn't
like.
fit.
You think? Because honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And
This
they
is
said
so
they
silly.
left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal
You love
our
that voice for this
customers?
character.
Or is there more to it?
I think they were definitely having fun when they were doing that.
It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no
Question
hope of
for my
figuring out
K-pop
his
stands.
motivations and
Do
goals.
they... Is it very... It seems like it's very common for every K-pop band to have like a 3-letter acronym. SKZ for Stray Kids, NJZ for New Jeans. Despite the fact that I don't think Stray Kids might have a Zenith. New Jeans doesn't.
I became a spiritual master or something.
Yeah, they just... Do they take like the bands and just like 3-letter acronym?
Rotten temper. Now
We can
wait
then
just a
make
minute.
buff but more damage. Yeah. Poet Jade.
Filing patient records is normally
Be my
the
favorite
most
character.
tedious
Oh, I
job
can't be
in the
Glorp.
world. But
I
once
can't be
in a
the Yuma
while,
Glorp
something
Glorp.
mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amora Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
I might get Huoho because I don't have any 5-star abundance. That's usable. Not all groups? Okay.
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking
I actually
around.
don't have like a
It's
favorite
pretty much
character overall
Imura
by
Chuya.
heart. There's characters I
His
like
patient
overall,
record mentions that he loved nothing
but not like
more
one
than
that's
a
my
heated argument.
far and away
No matter
favorite
how
over everyone
trivial it
else.
was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right.
Probably skipping that patch.
The
I'm just
happiest
gonna
part of
skip
his
and
day would be
save
winning
Chris.
an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost,
Who's your
he'd
favorite
sulk,
Fireheart?
And if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the readers'
Might not be
letters
able to play
column of a
next patch
magazine
'cause
by the
of
Yai
exam.
Publishing
Oh.
House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors.
Oh, he dying for a month
Naturally, this
basically.
ruined
Oh
the column
no.
for everyone, and the editors soon started
You
rejecting
can do it though,
his
Chris.
letters.
I believe in you.
Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the
Can't
Tenryo
even breathe
Commission,
properly. Oh, no.
demanding Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yai Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
I must get into medical school.
Where would you even
Causing a medical emergency for yourself to get into medical school.
In my case,
The
by
irony.
giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Wow. Great work, Mizuki.
Murasaki makes him sound
Exam,
like a
correct
rabid
mistakes,
animal.
homework exam, study
He
for next
wasn't that out
exam,
of
rinse, repeat
control.
for a month.
Sure, his personality
Wow.
was very abrasive.
That's
but it
definitely
wasn't
gonna be
hard
tough.
To see why.
You can do
Once
it though.
I understood
I
his
believe in you.
situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for
Yeah.
yourself, but you've faced
It's a
lot of
lot,
rejection
but it's
in
a
the
month and
past
you can definitely
haven't
do it.
achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you
Just
don't know
take
what
it
healthy
one day,
connections with other people
one
look
exam,
like. This puts
one
you and
little
your
bit at
ego
a
in
time.
the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have
Ducky,
no
welcome
idea how to
back.
properly
New light
deal
cone
with
might be
these
fine for
emotions.
Aglaya.
So you've been
I haven't
taking
looked
it
at
out
any
on
of the
other
new light
people,
cones. I have no
partly
idea.
to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yai Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including
142
them,
speed, 70
too.
crit, 130 crit damage on sheet with 2-piece
one with
banana
half a
set,
brain
4-piece
would
new
praise
relic
a
set.
festering
Thoughts?
pile of garbage
Oh,
like
that seems pretty good.
Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having
Yes,
an
that is basically the
egocentric
story,
worldview,
Calorie.
This is the kind of thing I was talking about.
More crit damage and speed. My speed. That's better than most of my builds, Chris.
How the heck did
So it
you
seems
get him
pretty
to
good
stay
to
for
me.
treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple.
It was
The more
always
he realized
how
the
terrible
truth of my
Genshin is.
diagnosis,
That's funny.
The more he compulsively searched for
Emra
evidence
Ichi
to
Kensai
refute
is
it
the
with.
Genshin player base.
He lost
Imagine.
the ability to communicate like a normal human being.
64 crit damage
so
in battle.
I kept
Ooh,
him
nice.
here by using his preferred mode of
How
interaction.
dare he talk to Mizuki like that?
Argumentation. The Tenryo Commission had
Out of any
ignored
good
his
relics
complaint
for her?
letter, so he had no outlets left for his
Yeah, I know.
emotional outbursts.
She seems to scale pretty well
Eventually,
with
the
very
help
good
of some
stats because she
incendiary
can hit
words,
very hard.
I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nut job.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Dude literally is just like super Karen. Comes
Anyway,
in, complaint
now
letter.
everyone's had a look at his
Comes in
record.
somewhere else,
Do we
complaint letter.
think there's any chance that this guy and Imura Ichigensai
It's like,
are
hey,
the
maybe
same
you need some
person?
therapy. Complaint letter. Plus over 13 speed, a few more speed stats. Oh, that's quite a lot.
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Is it really that simple?
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If
Crit rate main, crit
Murasaki was
damage
right,
sub. Ooh, nice.
then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission
Nobody
for
could ever like
fraudulent
this
business
trash, and there's a lot of that.
practices.
Oh.
If he can complain,
Good
so
Lord
can
of the
we.
sea, will thou'st please
Is
gaze
anyone
upon my
there?
champion for
That is
judgment
funny.
and
I never
praise.
thought of that non
We'd like to
Kalo.
book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Take a look at her
Please come
after
with
this.
me. I'll
Sure.
get you registered.
I don't know what I could. I don't really know anything about Aglaya, but we could take a look at her.
Wait, those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Good question,
Oh, really?
Paimon.
Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back. So chin up, Mizuki.
Suraj,
I bet
hello.
your business will start picking up again
Shalona
from
for
tomorrow
first time.
morning.
Should I also go for her weapon? Much better weapon anyways. Also saving for Skirk.
Kuibaku
You don't need her weapon. Fav is actually very good for her, and then there's a free-to-play sword that gives her a lot of defense as well. Both those options are good for her. Her
Well,
weapon's nice, but it's not
good.
necessary for her.
Murasaki, go help Shion,
I'd just
please.
give her an energy recharge weapon or like a
Should've kept
defense
my mouth
sword or
shut.
something
I
instead.
jinxed it.
If
And
you
now
have
I
a
have to work
Favonia sword,
again.
it's really good for her.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
If only it were
Of
that
course
easy,
it did.
Paimon.
You were a huge help, and I owe you
Aglaya.
big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that?
Oh, I
Especially
don't
the
see her here,
snacks.
Chris. Maybe you have to add her to your profile? Let's see. View, Jiaoqiu, Boot Hill, Aventurine, Runmei, Acheron, Facial,
Wow,
Himiko.
Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package.
We should go talk to Mizuki about booking our next
Agreed.
appointment.
Although Paimon didn't
She's
notice
not
her
added,
inside
no.
just now. What could she be
Can you have
doing
pets in this
out at
game?
this hour?
You have little things that kind of follow you, not like real
Let's
pets.
ask around.
But I've got this little chicken dragon thing that floats around near me.
Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
If you give her
Oh,
Fav,
you're
how much
looking for
crit rate should I
Mizuki?
build on her? If you
She
can get like
actually tends
30%,
to
that's
disappear
fine.
for a while around this time every evening.
Obviously, the
The
more
one
the
part of
better,
the day
but the
where she
main
gets
stats
to
you want are
relax
energy
herself.
recharge and defense
As
for
for where
her.
she goes and what she does
But I
during
try to
that
get
time,
around 30%
I'm
crit
afraid
rate.
I have no idea.
How do you get them?
Takes the
They get
evenings
mailed
to
to you,
relax,
and then there's
huh?
a few quests that will give you a couple of them. There's a quest in the Sumeru Desert where you can get a pari, which means spirits, and it's like this little red thing that follows you around named Sarush. There's another quest in the Sumeru Desert where you can get a magical bottle that holds a genie. The other ones need to be sent to you via in-game mail, and that occurs during the what's it called? During the anniversary, like, mail celebration. Doo-doo. Okay, let's see. It's... no data. Yeah, no data, Chris. Loyal Lab your Goliath. You can't see that? No, it just says no data. Boop. Yeah, no data. So yeah, don't know what's going on there. Let's rotate Shark over so I go unconscious and Mizuki can eat my dreams. Mizuki could eat my bad dreams. That would be fine. The song makes me irrationally angry. Then it's probably working, Shade. What if that's the goal all along? Give you a few minutes? Yeah, that's fine. Sensory overload. Do 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 do. Boop boop boop. Boop.
This should be the place.
Sad Mizuki.
What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we
Why a
got
single
pulled
character
into one
review
of
out
our
of stock?
dreams again.
Someone just redeemed it. Chris just redeemed it, Nazmul, so that's why. What happened to her? I think this is just the emotional overload of all the bad dreams she's been eating.
Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Also, why are you so
I
sad?
see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Sad. When I process the emotions, I also get emotional. Who would have guessed?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the
They have
flavor.
bread in Inazuma? I guess
I'm
they
the
do.
odd one out in that sense. When I was
They definitely
studying
have bread
abroad,
now, if
I
Fontaine
made a
has introduced
serious
them to
effort
bread.
to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me.
Black anime artist, why hello. How are you today?
If I didn't have the mental
I
fortitude
hope you're
to
doing
handle
well.
this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
You tried to get the
Now
event?
that I've
I
done
have. Unable beyond
my mental
419.
state
My
is back
highest
to
is
normal.
23. So I've been able to get to 23 on both stages. And not able to, like, do it in under 30 seconds beyond that.
And accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again.
You think it
is
might
a very
be
alluring
localized? Like
one.
maybe they said white
Who
rice
wouldn't want to
in
believe
Chinese, Japanese?
Traveler,
I don't know,
if I
maybe.
really could make you forget all of your troubles
There's a possibility.
For good, would you want me to try?
Dot dot dot. What say you, little traveler? All the friends. All your family. How do you do the gifting? Oh, which gifting? Oh my. They look like they're going to kiss. Boop. But if I forget all that, would I even still be me?
You really are different from other people.
Which gifting are you talking about, Fireheart?
Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case.
Mizuki Wet Socks.
I can see your troubles clearly. I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me.
I've done it so hard on mobile. Yeah, the
As a
events.
psychologist,
I
I
bet
know
it
how to
is.
take
It seems
care of
super annoying
myself.
on mobile.
But you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home. Get some
Hinder
sleep.
players with
Have a
Belwika
wonderful
as their
dream,
only
And
DPS.
come see me again tomorrow.
I mean, so far it's actually very good with Belwika. But they
Bye
also
for
want
now.
you to have like Sitlali
If
and
you still
Jalonen,
wanna
and
book
it's the
another
super
appointment
premium
tomorrow,
Malwika team.
Make sure to come see me early.
You gotta wake up early. No worries, Chris. You have a good one. Name a Genshin character for an edit. Chongyun. Doo-doo. Welcome, Natures. Nature's Kirko. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very welcome. Honestly, that's a good stat. A change that you could check maybe again. Yeah, let me take a look. Welt, boot heel. There's a Glide. Okay. Ta-da! Level 80! 6, 8, 10, 10. And then the memo sprites are also 6 and 6. Victory in a blink! Oh, that's the one that we get for free. Nice. Energy seems to make sense. Energy regeneration, thunder or lightning damage, crit rate with some crit damage, speed boots, crit damage there, crit rate, crit damage, not bad. 7.2 speed on the headpiece is actually very nice too. I mean, seems good to me. Yeah, I think it seems pretty good. She needs 350, so yeah, exactly. You're getting a follow, you answer, thank you. Oh, appreciate that. You're back again? Dotto, welcome back. Winter ults with Pella, her ults are super slow. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, seems good to me. Unless you get, like, just a team that just fully funnels a bunch of energy to her. Then you probably even still need that even if you swap out. But yeah, 350 is crazy for the amount of energy she needs. I don't know. This looks good to me, Chris. Can I tag you somehow on YouTube or Hoyolab? You can tag me at Sharkheart at SHARKH3ART if you want to do that on YouTube. It was 8 speed on rope. Oh, you're right. Wow. How much speed I should build on, oh, speed I should build on Dea. Wait, what? Speed on Dea? You're welcome, Nature's Kirko. Can you say hi for my dog, Luna? Oh, you have a dog named Luna? Sweet, sweet Luna. Very nice. Hello, Luna. Who's the sweet doggo? Hope there's nothing else, though. I'm confused. I think it looks good. I guess you could try to, like, craft something if you wanted, but, like, it's a lot of speed rolls. Does she need to be, like, 140 plus, or can you go a little bit slower? Like, if you lost the speed on the rope, and we're, like, 134, could you go with, like, maybe something that had more crit damage or something like that? Out, you have nothing to craft. I mean, that's the only thing I could really think of, is maybe something like that. As if you maybe switch that around, or maybe switch the headpiece. But the headpiece, I think, was a little bit better. Otherwise, I don't know. You add me in Genshin? Sure. Although, actually, I think my friends list is full. So you probably won't be able to. 160. Oh. Or attack gets a lot bigger. Oh. So she wants to be, like, quite fast then. Oh, her attack based on her speed. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. So she's like Zayla. Someone with my user ID.
Mizuki! We're here to
You're
book our
welcome.
next therapy appointment.
Oh no, the bad dreams. Can we be friends? I think my friends list is full. You can try if you type !UID. It'll tell you all the user IDs I have and like the regions that they're in. But I'm pretty sure my friends list is full.
Case of indigestion.
Huh? How come?
Except she's better. Yeah, she definitely does hit a lot harder than Zayla does.
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Do you watch anime? I do.
You're right.
I'm currently watching Solo Leveling as it's coming out, and
our ability
that's about
to
it.
digest dreams isn't just a matter of
I actually thought what they were going to do in the last
depends on the
episode was going to take
emotional
longer.
intensity, too.
I'm kind of surprised they were
Point
able to do
being,
what they did in like
no
one episode.
normal
I thought it was going to
person
take at
should
least
ever have a
2.
nightmare of this magnitude.
Ugh. Poor Shion.
This situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them
Zayla's
digest
damage
their
goes too slow,
dreams
she doesn't get a
soon.
kill. Yeah.
What can we do? Let us know.
Exactly.
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad
Tomorrow,
dreams.
wish you luck. Best of luck,
Without
Chris.
knowing that, I
May
have
you be
no way of
blessed in
treating
the name
them.
of the gills and of the
Trawler,
jaws and of the
Paimon,
fins.
I know you spoke to them both.
I heard sharks
Think you
don't
can
sleep,
track them
but I
down?
have to. Good night, Shark.
Let's see.
Eddie Rude, have a good night.
Say they were gonna get
And thank you
counseling
again
from
for the
Amora
super
Ichigensai
chats and
again.
wishing
Chances
my
are
dad,
that's where we'll
Father
find
Shark,
them.
a swift
Lead the way.
recovery.
I'm coming with you.
For everything to go well. I appreciate that. Eee. You need to go to class. When you get home, I'll come back. Alright, take care. I'm not sure if we'll be on when you get back, but I do stream daily, so if you want to come hang out here before class, or if you don't have class, you're always welcome to. Even C6 OG characters might not keep up. Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. A 20% extra HP multiplier. What class teaches you? Shark doesn't... Wait, what? What does class teach you? Shark doesn't always. Huh? Can class teach you how much ER strongly needs? Oh, I see what you're saying. Come to Shark. Let Shark school you.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's
Not
the
the
big
regular
deal?
type of school,
A
though.
few bandits got away. It's not
Special
the end of the
school.
world.
Hey, you two! Murasaki
You
and
two.
Shion are sick, and it's all of your bad dreams.
Whoa.
He's saying, what can class teach you that shark can't? Exactly.
So funny.
I know,
How's it going, Doofabao? Hope you're doing well.
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon
Watch
was
Chainsaw
pretty
Man Death Note
aggressive
Demon
just
Slayer.
now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
They don't remember anything.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Sorry of late. Strict schedule.
Nope,
Try to be here as
nothing
much as
comes to
possible. Oh, that's
mind.
okay.
Bad dreams must be highly
I
irregular,
appreciate it,
surely.
Doofabao.
You don't have to look far to see that
Glad
life
to
is
see you again,
beautiful.
though.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amura Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No. No. They're clearly not in their right minds.
They're too
Traveler,
happy, Paimon.
Focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Dream Jutsu. Bring out the nightmares. Anger. Fear.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No. No!
I have 2 side quests.
I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work.
I approve you, Dr.
As for
Swoony.
Umiko, I believe he developed
Dr.
a fear of stormy
Sony.
waves after a near-death experience.
That would be Chris's
Now
name
he's
if he was
reluctant to
Korean.
sail out to sea at all,
Sioni.
which is having a devastating impact on his
Sioni.
livelihood. Their negative
I should
emotions have
read
been
before sending.
isolated from their conscious
Or
minds
be like me and
left
just
to
type
float
stuff.
around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But
So
those
funny.
suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious.
Trust me, Shark, you don't want to see my other
eventually
side.
turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion.
I'll keep that in mind. Carbon Rift.
If
How
it's
did this
Emura
happen?
Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange
From a hot
when you
doctor
came
to a
here
big
yesterday?
sister. Oh my.
Not
Ani means
really.
older sister.
They were
Ani?
a lot more serious than today.
I know Nuna. I thought Nuna was like older sister, or like in the same way like Oppa is.
You sure kept that one quiet.
I didn't think much of it at the time.
No.
Ani is girls for
We have
older
to find
girls.
this
Ah,
Emura
okay.
Ichigensai right away.
Nuna's boys to girls. Got it.
Mizuki?
Okay.
What is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes. Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Amura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the
Oh, our
urgency?
status just changed, Chris.
What does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Oh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words.
Classmate's
but
older
you fear
sister
you're a
studying
hair's
in med
breadth
school.
away from a total breakdown.
Nice, you like, soon I'll
Is
be
that
there
about
with
right?
you.
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Amura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and
Everything
vulnerable.
will be fine. Just don't
But
think.
don't worry. I'm not here to snap you out of your denial.
Talking
At
about big
least,
sisters.
As
True.
long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Tired him out, you say? Oh wait, sharks don't have eyelids. Just close your eyes.
Is he trying
Nope.
to hide from me again?
The only thing we could do is make our pupils go all black.
Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where
They
he
don't.
lives, do you?
They do not.
No. We did ask
Their eyes just go all
yesterday,
black.
but even his guard didn't know.
In that case.
If your sisters
Yes,
are more
I
inclined towards
suppose.
biology, they might study.
Now that I
they
know
might be
what's
in med
causing
school.
your bad dreams,
Neat.
I can administer the correct treatment.
Then let's go.
Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we
I
might
refuse
book our
because I
next
want to be
therapy
more
session.
free.
The sooner you stop having to worry about Amura Ichigensai, the sooner we get,
I get to
you
invest
all
in your
to
patience.
ourselves. So
Never take
we're not
leaves.
gonna quit until all this is resolved. and
That
the
yeah,
bathhouse
that
is
makes
back
sense,
to
Nor.
business as usual.
Cute cat. Gonna hang out with you while having my lunch. Nice cute
Looks like
cat.
I have
Yeah.
no choice but to
Random
accept your
internet
help
issues.
again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion
Want to be the
get
best
the
in studying
treatment
all
they need.
continuously.
Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not
On Friday, I'll
approach
play
him.
with you after school.
Just
Alright,
send me a
Fireheart.
message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry
I
about
can't do that until me first.
See some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
Doctors and callers would
Paimon.
force you to take leave. They're like, Nor,
Alright, sure.
you're doing too much.
We'll
You're
keep
saving
our
too many
distance
lives.
and send the message.
You must take a leave.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. They definitely have no. They definitely have no idea, but we
She was the
do.
one who tipped us off about this place yesterday. She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
I would knock you out and ship you to Spain for vacation if I was your colleague. Here's one Nor-shaped plane ticket. Boop. Boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. Here's one comfy box. Let's poke some air holes in it. We'll throw some matcha in there and make it nice and comfy. So when she wakes up, be like, what was that? Wee. Wee. SK, South Korea. Stray Kids. Let's take a friend's holiday and go together. Wee. This guy sounds like he could go to fake therapist degree and works for BetterHelp. Yep. That's exactly what this dude sounds like, but he's also using some weird magic, so you know. BetterHelp, but with weird magic.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Not this time, Yai.
Where did you come from?
It's been a while, Lady Guji.
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
We need to locate
You
someone.
may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose.
Let's not lose
After I
focus
become a
here.
doctor, Nora.
You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Imagine meeting in Japan.
enough.
That sounds
we
great.
went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude.
Your news, what are best free-to-play
So
supports for
obviously, we've
Chlorins?
got no idea where to find him now.
So, one of my favorite things for
after the
Chlorins,
lengths I
Stevie,
went to
is
to
to
get you that
review
location.
Chlorind Overloaded. That's where you use Chevreuse, who's a 4-star, and then only other like Pyro or Electros, like Chevreuse, Shongling, Fischl, or Chevreuse, Bennett, Shongling.
Only his name was Amara.
So those are good ones, but Fischl's
Wait,
really, really
what?
good for her.
Emira Chuya?
You know him?
Does passport strength matter?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are
Just
you
deserve
telling me
5
that
poops out
Emira
of
the
10.
Hellraiser and Emira the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really?
Throws him a lot of money. It is, yes.
Chooses to live in a place like that.
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an
Chevreuse,
order
Chlorine,
for
Navia,
several
and
dozen books in one
Jaska.
go. He
That's
also
certainly an
requested
interesting
to pay
team.
on receipt. The
All
warehouse
your
took
favorites,
one
huh,
look and
Deefu?
assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see
How much
friend's
crit rate
business
does your
in trouble.
passport need? I guess it depends where you're from.
Yesterday it looked more
Depending on where you're
Chris,
from,
we
you
let
might have a
go
special
so
buff.
You do well, so you become a doctor, so we
I
meet
assume
in Japan.
Mizuki has told you that we're competitors.
You take care, Chris. Good luck tomorrow on your exam.
She has always
Best of
believed
luck.
that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to
Official's good
swoop
for her.
in and
Also
save
get her
the
this
day
coming
the
up. Yeah,
moment the
official's
going
quite
gets
good for
tough.
her.
So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately.
They don't have the
I'll
America
take that
spirit
as a
North Korea. Yeah,
compliment.
North Korea probably has
Mizuki's always so considerate towards
Kokomi
others.
levels of crit
It would be
rate.
nice for someone to reciprocate
Minus
once in a while.
100%. You need a lot of crit rate if you have a North Korean passport, I guess.
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Never going to North Korea. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a place I'd want to visit. Though then again, there is a part of me that's like, maybe I just want to go there and get my passport stamped. But then I'm sure if I did that, I'm like, this would be very suspicious. I'd rather just stay in South Korea. My country has excellent relations with everyone. Doo doo doo. Woo! 7,000 damage on his own until level 9. Sura. 7,000 with talent level 9 is pretty low. So I think depending on what team you're using, like they'll definitely make a difference.
Right?
Traveler, Paimon.
That's us.
Mizuki! That was quick.
Shrimp fiance, we should go to South Korea, Jeju Island for our
Oh, thanks
honeymoon.
to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion
Can I
effective
make a
treatment as
suggestion,
soon as I
Mushroom
got
Puppy?
back. That meant I was free to head
He
out
knows the
again
true
as
reason
soon as I
he
received your
created
message. So,
My suggestion
where
was
Emperor
you go to South
Ichigensai
Korea
lives.
for your honeymoon,
Sure
but
hope
maybe
so,
not right
'cause
away. Maybe
this
save
is
up a
our
little
only
bit,
lead.
and instead of leaving like right after your
You guys
wedding,
smell that too?
which I'm sure
Some
you know,
kind of fragrance.
you have all the wedding expenses.
Seems like it's coming
Take a
from
little bit of time and figure out where you want to go, and it'll probably be South Korea or Japan or something. I'm
Then
sure.
that confirms it.
Or you could do
We've come
both.
to
You
the
could
right
do
place.
maybe like
Now,
a
we
week in
may
South
face
Korea
great
and a week in
danger once we're
Japan.
inside. So from here on out,
But that way,
stay
if you
close
give
to me
yourselves like a
and
couple years
stay
to save,
focused.
maybe that'll be
I don't
you could
want
have a
either of you
nice
getting
longer
hurt.
vacation or something.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need
Oh,
to
Japan
do.
when you're 26. Nice.
all right.
Any reason why
fine.
26?
I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Enter the domain. That's my life. That's my life plan. I like it. I think that's a good plan. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Blob goes to the Infinity Castle. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Whoa. This
Whoa.
is not what Paimon was expecting.
It looks so familiar. Will there be Muzan?
This is creepy.
Sort of. Not exactly.
There are loads of eyes staring at us.
We're definitely fighting someone who is this domain holder.
Calm yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions.
Definitely
Emperor
giving Demon
Ichigensai
Slayer
should
vibes.
be hiding
Absolutely.
deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
How much energy recharge does my bank amount near to clear being homeless? Probably like, I don't know. What would you say? Maybe Farazan levels? A nice 350%? Oh yeah, I forgot. We can walk on this like reflection pool of Infinity Castle. This is such a cool little domain. Now I got the Baku dance, so I don't need to sacrifice my poor traveler.
Seems like we're not welcome here.
You bet glorp glorp. Glorp, 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 glorp. Whew, whew. You hope there will be Muzan. It's just an NPC. He does give off some Muzan vibes, though.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emera Chuya. So it is you.
It is me.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past. And the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions.
The
This
bro
life
thinks he's
you're living
Two-Face.
now is a lie.
He thinks he's ascended. Little does he know.
Your perspective is most amusing.
New 5-star Tanjiro patch 5.8 calling it now. Demon Slayer actually would make a good crossover.
Harming people. That's what you believe?
The the
Very
clothing and everything, and then they
I
also have like
understand and accept
elements
your
built in.
perspective.
Tanjiro
Even
could
if
be
you
water
cannot afford me
breathing
the same
or
courtesy in return.
like flame breathing. They could either make him pyro or hydro.
He's being so calm and polite.
And then we got Stone Hashira for Geo.
Paimon want to punch him.
I don't know what
As you
Love
can see,
Hashira would
Miss
be.
Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition.
And we got
but I see now
we
that
got
the truth is
Blonde
far
Yelly
simpler
Boy
than
for
you were
Lightning.
proposing. all my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty.
The next Aloy expansion.
I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention.
I love how he's playing his tiny little violin. Bro, super Delulu.
I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No. I am
Let me play a sad song for the littlest violin.
And that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
You know what this guy reminds me of a lot? He reminds me a lot of the sages in Hell's Paradise. If anyone remembers those, because they were like happy, religious-looking figures that were just like really twisted because of the weird things on the island.
I would be delighted.
Would buff hilly churls. No element but pure strength. So she'd be physical damage only. Let's see, we got fire, we got water, we have wind, we have earth, lightning. What are the others? Snake Hashira, I don't know what he would be.
Too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant
Insect Hashira, don't know what
impact
she
on
would
his daily
be.
life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger.
Why does Kinnich's neck look so
Then he
long?
will
I've never
surely
noticed.
find peace and
Maybe he has a
happiness.
big collar?
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Emerald versus Fischl, who clears?
He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed.
Well, they both have made their
Then
own
he can return to the
domains.
sea at once.
So they're both a lot more Delulu.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Good to go.
Oh.
Dado, have a good one. Take
The
care.
soldier's anger is rooted in
Nice
his
to meet you.
strongly held principles.
I stream daily, so if you want to come
Yes,
back, you're
his
welcome
rage
to
can
come
make
back
him
and hang out.
reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire
Take him to the
stand
lava.
against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by
C3
and
Dory,
does nothing
C0 Beto,
as bandits attack
C1
innocent
Sethos,
people.
and Electro
The
DPS.
fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence.
I think I
Accidents were a
like
rare occurrence
Sethos
among his
the
crew,
best out of those
despite the
options.
dangers
If you're
of
talking
their
about an
profession.
on-field damage dealer,
But
Reinbach.
after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekoi Baku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away.
The
They will
greatest emo of
always
history
be
versus
there.
the greatest
This
emo
is
of
true
today.
For everyone. Not only that,
Where have I heard
but their
something like that
presence
before?
Is essential. You can't have
Was
a
that
healthy
from-
human psyche without
Was that from some like
negative
tournament
emotion.
arc or something like that?
So
That
do
sounds
you
really
have
familiar.
Any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist.
Oh, it's
doesn't mean
JJK.
giving them
Ah,
free
okay.
reign over our minds and lives. Humans
I
have
knew
a
it
whole
sounded familiar. I
gamut of
couldn't place it.
emotions. They're supposed to keep each other
Sukuna
in
versus
balance.
Gojo. Ah.
But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further.
I.
You were dominated by your emotions.
What do you say now?
Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
You... How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
Doo-doo-doom, doo-doo-doom.
No wonder! Hyma knew something was up the moment we arrived!
I knew it.
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Wait, is that Infinity Castle? It definitely looks like it. It's one of these, like, one-time domains, basically, but it's very, very much inspired by that. You've seen through my trickery. Yes, weird eyeball. Weird swirly eyeball.
Wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies.
You probably ate one of
When I heard
those.
the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was
She's
a
like, oh, this tastes terrible. Oh, nightmare monster. Gross.
But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kuroyume, and
Kuroyume, does that mean like Black Dream? Or like Dark Dream, something like that?
Kuroyume. That's a name I
Kuroyume.
haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise, Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures.
Black Dream, yeah. Yeah.
But now, I have found a way to revive my kind.
Is that a penguin blaze on? I like that penguin emote. That's cute. Gah.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Let's go! Whee! Oh wait, can I? Oh, my skill's still on cooldown even after all that. Whee! I guess I don't go that way. We go this way.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
We're getting Infinity Castle, Paimon.
It's so strong.
I
Quick!
wonder. I doubt I can. No, I can't change her. Her wings. Ryo! 580 times though. That's a lot of wishes.
There he is, right there. Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's
Don't
repressing
worry.
his emotions even harder.
Mizuki float. Whoop! Mizuki float. Mizuki fall. Oh, they don't let you go all the way over here, huh? Mizuki float. And I guess we'll have to wait here. Oh no. I forgot, she keeps... she just keeps going.
Turn that frown upside down.
Keep going, Mizuki! Whee! There we go. I forgot she just auto moves, and I can't just like stop when I use her skill. Is what the FCC think Genshin is like. You know, for most players, that's kind of what it feels like sometimes too. Oh, almost getting squished.
There, you've got nowhere left to run.
Yeah. Any other? Oh no.
What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
Goodbye. Whee! Poof. Oh, that was supposed to happen. What's the best FTP shield character for Arlecchino? Mine dies easily with 19k HP. I like Lanyon. Lanyon's my favorite free-to-play shield character, or at least 4-star. Because like VV, throwing tails, just give her a lot of attack percent.
That creature is taking
Using
complete
your shield
control
in
of his
Bennett's Burst
consciousness.
right before, like
We'll
using your
never
skill in
catch him.
Bennett's Burst makes the shield a lot stronger too.
Would it be easier if we
So
wake
I like
up now
Lanyon
and
a
go
lot.
catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he
It
must
says
be
it's out of
asleep
stock.
somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
Chris redeemed it a little
Remember
earlier,
the
Sarah.
fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the
So it's still
monster
on
lures
cooldown.
people into the dream state.
He actually
now
showed
we're
up
inside.
after
we
A left.
can't
Oh,
get out
nice.
unless we
Nice,
manage to
Diginos.
defeat him in his true form.
That's pretty funny. He's like, yeah,
He's turned Emirachuya's
I'll come here.
nightmare into his lair.
Only if Raiden leaves
There's only
though.
one way to force him into the open.
I actually
and
don't
that's
have
by finding a
Minecraft
way to
Fireheart.
eat this nightmare.
I've never liked the
Eat
Minecraft
this
aesthetics.
nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not only is it possible, Paimon.
It's quite literally
it's
my
quite
job.
literally my job.
Da-da-da.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... we all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion. And this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it.
But Mizuki.
It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him.
You don't like
but our
Minecraft because they
chase
didn't
wasn't
add
in vain.
sharks?
He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
Wait, but what is our destination?
Where the light is.
Follow the light. Like a moth. To a flame. Doo-doo. Poor little Emra.
If I say it's your fault,
Father,
it's
quote
your
unquote.
fault. Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand. Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh, the atmosphere here is so oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
Be careful.
Sometimes wish
Every
Pylon's
time we
VO is
draw
on
near
strike
to
too.
one of
She's
these
so high
fragments,
pitched.
We'll experience the underlying emotion
A coloratura
on a visceral
soprano.
level.
There's a voice line with Traveler where the Traveler's like, what's the one thing where all those like super over dramatic divas, what's the like voice of them in the operas? And Paimon's like, oh, you mean a coloratura soprano? And then she's like, hey! Because that is the type of voice that she's using. That Karina Bedker's using. Seb, hello! What should you build him with? Melt team or just raw DPS? Melt team, reverse melt.
We shouldn't stay here.
That increases the damage by a
Let's
good
keep
amount
moving.
and gives you some off-field damage. Lots of attack buffs and stuff too. Let's see, yeah, reverse melt, Seb.
Ha ha! I won! Another round?
Classmate.
That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow. That's so sad.
Nope.
You're
Not
friendly in
here
Genshin?
either.
I think my friends list is full.
There's the light!
Whee! Yeah, it was not. Paimon's voice was not so high in the beginning. I'm not sure why they changed it exactly. You have bad memory?
This place?
It's his sorrow. Yes,
Sheer
sheer
overwhelming
overwhelming
sorrow.
Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester,
And bad memory, but all of you are my
the
friends.
monster has completely
That's very
destroyed his
sweet.
emotional balance. That's what. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright,
If only Scar had access to Mizuki.
I need to find a
He
way
probably
to
does
separate
need
the
it.
negative
He'd
emotions
probably
out.
chill out a little bit with some
For that,
Mizuki.
I need a
Though
special medium.
he would also be the type of person to be like, therapy,
Sorrow might
cuh,
just do the
and
job.
scoff at that.
As long as it's kept in check.
And try
it
to
can
like
calm the waves
deride
of
anyone
emotions
who
and
wanted
help
to
him
use
regain some
Mizuki's
measure of
abilities.
Let it out,
Back for a
Shria.
second.
Let the tears flow.
Dado, hello,
You'll
hello.
feel better after a good cry.
Welcome back for a minute. His mom looks very tired too. That's some good crying VA work.
This process will untangle his unbridled
Poor
fear and
Emira.
anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These
She's
excess
literally just
emotions will be
inceptioning him.
separated out from the
We gotta
rest.
go and find
They
his
are
little
the source of
pinwheel.
this nightmare.
Womp womp. There it is. There's a negative emotion.
Mizuki!
Didn't think I would. But he wanted to stop being the way he
It's
was.
all right.
True.
It's an unpleasant flavor.
That crying was me seeing my
but I
spreadsheets. Oh
tasted
no,
it
mushroom
thousands of
puppy.
times.
Hug
A
your
good cry
alpaca
can
and your
work
banana
wonders.
duck.
Even though he seems beyond helping,
Let them
I
take
think he should be able
take
to
the pain
take
for
another
you.
Step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out
Most
now,
streams start
Shria?
tomorrow, so I can set my alarm. I start
I'll be
around
waiting
8:30
for you
Eastern
right here,
Standard
Sarah.
Time.
I'd love to listen to more.
I'm not
of
sure
your
where you're
stories whenever
located,
you're
but
ready.
usually it's several hours. It's like afternoons for Europe and or evenings for Asia. So depending on where you're located, somewhere in there. Though if you followed Dado, you should get like a notification when I'm live. Little Emira, oh.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Except for the Nightmare Monster. What server you on? North America, NA.
Maybe
You are Ashby. Welcome, Ashby.
I found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional.
Don't want to miss it. What's your?
He's back again!
So I think I'm GMT -5 for my time zone. So I'm not sure what your time zone is, but we can. If you type in like 8:30 a.m. GMT -5 and see what time it is for you, that might work. It's probably the best way to figure out what your time zone is. Oh, actually, here's a better way. It is currently about 2 p.m. for me, like 15 minutes until 2 p.m. So that means that I would start not 24 hours, but let's see, 2, 4, so like 18 hours from now.
I can't
Dotto?
believe it.
8:30 a.m. Yeah.
He's brought us to the borderland.
Borderland?
147 over here. Hey,
Put
we're
it
both
simply,
East Coast. Nice.
It's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective
Constant
Mizuman
migraines, hard to pay
subconscious.
attention. Sure.
A dream that can exist even without a host. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Mizuki, that
In Virginia? Ah,
He's
I'm
trying
from
to turn
Florida.
this place into a nightmare
Nice.
so he'll be more at home. And he's
From
creating
Slovakia.
copies of
Oh,
himself.
neat.
This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here,
Mim,
he can place
hello.
a copy of himself in
Instant
every
relief.
dream. If he
Sorry about your
succeeds,
migraines,
then he'll have
non-Kalo.
effectively revived his kind
That's no fun.
already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his
You
core.
need help?
But he's brought the nightmares of all
Tell
his
me.
victims
Tell me
here,
more, Mushroom
and
Puppy.
that gives him an
How may I
immense
help?
amount of power.
My
Dealing
name
with
is
this many
Charlene.
in
I'm a
one
chef
go
from
is going
Liyue.
to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
The power of friendship.
Lost
Pour
minds.
popcorn flavors out of
There
a
should
popcorn
be
cart
some
for a
around
wedding.
here.
Okay.
And
Hydrate.
some of them will have
Don't
come
be a
from
fish
Sweet
out of
Dreams
water.
originally.
Which flavors do you have?
Come on, follow me.
So I think like 1 sweet and 3 savory would be the way that I would go. Do you have options, or do you just want me to suggest flavors? I highly recommend trying to get roasted fire corn flavored popcorn
Move quietly.
because
The nightmare monster has
it's a
usurped
giant
control
meme,
here.
and yet it's
We
you're
need to
like
stay
you don't
out of
think
his sight.
popcorn could taste even more like corn, and yet you'd be wrong because popcorn can taste so much more like corn than you thought. So yeah, highly recommend corn flavored popcorn, roasted fire flavored corn, and then
Turn that frown upside down.
white cheddar popcorn, always a good one. You could do with one that's kind of sweet as well.
Chasing Tanuki
There can
through
be
the
no greater
woods.
gift than that
Kettle
of giving
corn.
one's time and
Kettle
energy
corn,
to
true.
help others without expecting anything in return. Nelson Mandela.
Thank you
Oh,
for lending us your
nice, Vela.
happiness.
That's a good one. White cheddar is also an option. Yeah, I think white cheddar is always good. Double butter, kettle, sour cream, and chive. I like sour cream and chive and kettle and white cheddar. You think people would prefer ranch popcorn or bacon and cheddar? I feel like bacon and cheddar.
Time to relax.
Yeah, I think bacon and cheddar would be probably what most people would prefer. You forgot about Banana Gator?
Turn that frown upside down.
Sweet dream.
Watching fireworks
Bro
fly
is
up
not
into the
Renova.
sky.
I'm
And
trying.
writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing your passion.
It's always okay to ask.
All right,
Oh,
we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time
Hello,
to face him
Vela.
head on.
hope you're doing well.
The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why?
Double butter,
Are
kettle,
these sweet
sour
dreams
cream and
not
chive. Popcorn flavor's
sweet
not white.
enough?
I would remove butter
I
for
just
white
wish we could have
cheddar
gathered some more.
and
But
just
these
do
are
all
we could
fancy.
find in the immediate vicinity.
White cheddar, kettle, bacon
Which
cheddar,
means we're running out
sour
of
cream and
time.
chive.
Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute.
If you feel like
We have
bacon
to
and cheddar
act
and white
now.
cheddar are too close, you
No
could
problem.
substitute the
We're
bacon and
ready to
cheddar for
go.
ranch, or the white cheddar for ranch. But I think that would be a good combo. Dotto, take care. Bacon cheddar popcorn. Yeah. I've never had that.
Relax.
Angry eyeball. Wee. Rosa, hello. Oh. Well. Goodbye. I think if we get close, it'll maybe put us directly on the stage. Chose the first 3. I get the 4th. Ah, he loves popcorn. Oh, nice. So those are the first 3. Which one do you like the most?
Do you not realize why I lured you here? Where are you?
Not yet, it isn't.
Mizuki. Swirl.
Bad dreams be gone.
Truck with the 200 IQ play. Yeah. Mizu Swirl.
Now, use the power of the good dreams.
Oh yeah, this is one where we actually get someone to help us. We actually get good dream helpers. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Love ranch, mouse, and Midwestern white girl, so that's not saying much. Yeah, I was thinking based, like, not to put you in a box, but when you said bacon and cheddar and ranch, I'm like, those seem like they would be good for you, and then also probably your guests would enjoy them too.
Because the happiness you provide
I say go
is a
ranch.
lie.
If you've already got,
All you do is make
yeah,
them
give
forget
yourself
their
like ranch
negative
or something.
emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious.
So yeah, get yourself some delicious
eventually
ranch.
becoming nightmares
Ranch
intense
powder
enough to
sprinkled
become
on that
your
popcorn.
home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions.
I'm
for
very
your
comfy
own
in my
gain.
box.
What you're doing
I'm
now
glad.
is no different from what you've always done.
You need some milk.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving.
Appreciate the advice, Sark. Sure thing, Mushroom Puppy.
Situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again.
Some milk and cookies.
You do realize
delicious.
what that means, don't you?
Shark, the advice
You've gone
king.
from one extreme to the other.
We try.
Perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not.
Ethically speaking, are we driving a species to extinction in this quest? That brings up an interesting philosophical question, Carbon Rift. Could a gaseous eyeball be considered a species? It certainly has some level of consciousness as it can talk to us. I have no idea.
Zero interest to me. Now here is a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide which of us would they really choose? You or me?
They have a point there, Mizuki.
I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside.
Drive off different diseases to extinction, or try anyway. I like that, non-Kalo. We recognize this as a disease. Therefore, we must make it extinct.
He's growing stronger.
Looking at
But
you,
we've
Mums.
exhausted the power of the
Hey,
sweet
do you know
dreams
measles are
already.
coming back?
Even if we could find more sweet dreams now,
One of my
it
Minecraft
still
worlds
wouldn't
killed
be
my
enough.
dog. Wait, oh no. Oof.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy.
Let's just hope it doesn't affect the Devati ecosystem. I don't think they've gone that far in thinking about that Carbon Rift.
Regulation therapy. Do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
True.
the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist.
This gaseous eyeball spitting facts. Doo-doo-doo. You gave me the best advice I've ever had. I asked you how to build kave. You said you don't. Nice.
These feelings. So that's how they should taste.
I'm glad that was helpful advice.
Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await.
Quote, add this gaseous eyeball spitting
caused by
facts.
failure, icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face
Added
the
as quote number 22.
regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste, and yet it's
I'm glad
only
we're adding
through
more
that
quotes.
loss
This is a
that
lot
we
of
can
fun.
learn to appreciate everything we have, and after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope.
Be a Swish!
So
Use Prime
that's
sub.
why I
One
was
hit
able to
KO!
B Swish's jaw sum. Oh no, an ad appeared.
Long
B
before
Swish
you ever
used
met
Prime
me.
sub. One hit
You'd already
KO.
gained the
One
courage
hit
to never avoid or
KO!
run away
B
from
Swish,
your
thank you so much for the sub with Prime!
And all your
22
nightmares
months
have
and a
become the
22-month
fuel for
streak!
sweeter dreams.
Very, very
The power
blessed.
that you have
Amazing.
gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far
I
stronger.
appreciate that very
than any
much. Getting
power
close to
wielded
2
by that
years!
creature.
And another sub badge.
The whole reason I
Thank
wanted
you
to
so
become a
much.
psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Yeah.
Take this! Thunderclap!
Thundercloud, Baka Tanuki, help me.
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler,
Help me,
give him
Baka
all you've
Tanuki.
got.
We're trying. We don't have a whole lot. Lightning Slash. Poof. My electricity, yeah, this is Electro Traveler. They're not very good. But luckily we got Mizuki's. Oh, this is a different Baku. This one's pink. The other one we had was purple. Alright, maybe I need some more Baku? Do we need the pink one? Will the pink one show up better? I don't think it will. Alright, let's bonk out a few of you. Oh, there's a lot more. How many of these do we have? This looks like the last one. There's our Baka Tanuki. Look at it doing its dance. Poof. Baka dance. Oh, and
Impossible! With just one person's dream? Wow! I have been planning this for so long!
oh, look at the electro
Once the
particle
false dream
in
he
the end of
created
the
has
eye.
been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it!
You shall join my ancestors in death! You and my failure of a host!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes.
Do you play the event games? I did, yeah. I did those first,
Just
actually.
like the last time.
Pretty cutscene. Welcome back, Sarge. Hope the errands were successful.
Hold on tight. The Yomekui
Paimon
Baku
saying
are
Hana
getting
jumping
to
is
work.
crazy. She can fly! I like how Paimon says, I don't fly, I just float. And like, Paimon, it looks like the same thing to us. Between you, Aurora, and Suan Sethos, who has more potential as an Electro DPS? Sethos as an on-field character. Auroran, if you're running an Electro Charge team. If you're doing like Auroran, Jingcho, Beidou, and like in Sucrose or Hazo or Lanyan or something, then that's what I would do if you wanted Electro. If you just wanted like Electro damage, then Sethos. Oh, the Baku! They're eating all the things! Delicious dreams. Boop. Those dreams look like little. Oh, there's a dancing Baku. Those bad dreams look like gummy candy. Big Baku. I like Big Baku a lot. I was craving pizza for dinner. I had so you got some. Oh, nice, Sarge. Good stuff. And Baku as a pet. I would be very down for that. Da-da. Oh, you know what I should do? I should get my snipping tool out and make up for this from last time where I wasn't able to get this. Oh, I don't even need the snipping tool.
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help.
'Cause I can
or
use the
I'd be
camera.
the one dying from indigestion tonight.
Yeah, actually I can snip this. Boop. Let's screenshot this. Mizuki and Traveler in a tree. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Mizuki and Traveler. Do do. In a tree. Boop. My good dreams help too, right?
They were
Her
very
ears wiggled.
delicious.
So happy.
Traveler,
Baku.
could I
I
pick
have to
your
go to
brain
sleep
with
soon.
Another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
I'll say happy ones.
If only that were true.
Oh. You have to go to
Most
sleep
people
soon?
struggle
I think
to
we'll be
deal with
finished
their
soon,
negative
Nora.
emotions. They bottle them up inside until they've festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones. And most happy dreams are short and fleeting.
I'm not alone.
They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have
We need
the
a male
mind
character
space to
flirting
have
with
happy
Lumine.
dreams after they've given us their bad ones.
I mean, you could maybe
Which is
consider
all to
what,
say that
like,
the
Toma's
dreams we
intro
get to
kind of like
taste are
that.
usually bad ones. No matter
Though
how
I feel
hard
like
we
he's just
try,
like that with everyone.
We can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around.
That's a beautiful wish.
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
Do you have a pet in real life? I do not. Ba-da-doo. We used to have Tofu, the sweet cat boy. But he passed away last year.
I was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their
Paimon.
tummies. It was so cute.
Ruining our
Anyway,
special
that's why
moment.
Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
But we sell a cat.
It's a
Do
little late
you?
for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
I do. Cause then when it's not night anymore, you disappear. Dream Eater's Melancholia complete. Oh.
Yes, yes,
Let's see.
yes, yes.
Gotta be careful with this. If you're in this state. Whoop. Oh no. There we go. All right. We gotta change to Traveler. Traveler, where are you? There you are.
There's still a long road.
Sit. Now, let's get the camera out. We'll take a photo here. Let's see. Thinking. Oh no. We can't change poses. All right. Gotta remember that. Woo. Oh, can't get on that branch. Oh no, is this gonna happen again? Redemption. Whoop. Okay. Oh no, don't disappear on us. Take photo. Boop. Take photo. Alright, let's save that. Boop. Before you disappear. Boop. Okay, background blur. Boop. Take photo. Very nice. You. Boop. Oh, zoom in. Blur distance. There we go. Another photo. Oh, she's blinking there. Boop. There we go. Da-da-da. Redemption. Look at camera. There we go. Mizuki's not blurred there. Alright, we got a bunch of photos now. Whew. Alright, we did it. Ba-da-da. And not a moment too soon. Press D to center O. Well, I think we got a decent one.
Ready to ride.
History was not repeated today, thankfully. Thankfully. Alright, let's see. Oh. We got to Isa bathhouse. Kitty named Eclipse. Who's your best friend? I'm sure he and Tofu are having fun watching us. Oh.
And humans are the same.
Was it a black cat,
Except we
Kyo?
call that light hope.
They're probably rolling around, being soft and cute.
Yeah.
You can use movement keys to move the camera around. Ah. I wasn't thinking about that too much. I was just like, just get the shot. Get the shot. Take the shot, shark. Take the shot.
Excuse me. Hello. Please come register over here.
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely
You're
turned
gonna
some
miss
of
you
them
guys.
back.
Oh, we'll miss you too, but I'll be on tomorrow.
Business is booming with
And the
Amuro
next day.
Ichigensai out of the
And the
picture.
next day.
And it's good to see that
You have a
Murasaki
very
and
calming
Shion
voice.
are well on the road to recovery.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashby.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Welcome on in. Very nice to meet you. Hope you're
Then
doing
I better
well.
get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers after all.
Woo! We did kinda accidentally, but also on purpose, save your whole business.
Fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
What? You were spying on us?
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand
You're out of school now?
Shrine.
Hey, nice.
What was I supposed to do?
Nice,
Move
nice,
the
nice.
entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
Wasn't me.
Come on, Miko.
Yes, all black.
You've always
Oh,
been worse than me at
Eclipse.
keeping secrets.
Sweet Eclipse.
I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable.
Are you free to
than
play
you
or
look.
pay to win? I've been
Seems
free
like
to
my
play
worries about upsetting you were
for
unfounded.
years. Shark is not a
that I don't
whale.
get
Shark is a
upset.
shark.
Everyone has their
For a
fair
long
share
time
of
now.
troubles.
Hey, thanks,
But every
Auto.
sorrow has its
Stream
beauty.
Elements
Share a
bot.
random fact with us. Here's your new
So many
VIP
redeems are
pass.
complete. I forgot
Please
earlier.
Take good care of it.
Oh, that's okay, Sarge. At least we got the like audio and stuff taken care of. That was the main thing. Let me think of a good random fact for you. Oh, I read this fact. I read this fact a little while ago. Here's a really interesting random fact. There was a random man in Russia who was attacked by a bear, and the only thing that saved his life was his phone going off to Justin Bieber's Baby, which was his phone's ringtone, and it scared the bear away. So, terrible Justin Bieber music could save your life. There's your random fact. I think that's a pretty random fact for you. Yep. That's a thing. But alright. This shark is a bit hungry. Sorry for all. Didn't know I was a bear. I missed it because of my megaphone of a brother. Oh. Do I have newbie? I do. Not on this account, though. So the random fact, Nor, was there was a Russian man who was attacked by a bear, and the only thing that saved his life was his phone going off to Justin Bieber's Baby, which was his ringtone. It scared the bear away. So he must have had it on fairly loud, and the bear was like, I don't want to mess with this, and I guess just walked away. Automation works great sometimes. Exactly. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna head out now. And it's time for me to feed and get something to eat. I'll see you later, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your day. Stay safe, stay jawsome, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. And with that, it's time for me to go poof.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.